the Out of Touch Music Festival. It's not that new music is bad or you're too old. It's both.
After being laid off, attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $2.1 million for me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Joe. I was honored to recover $2.1 million for Joe after he was fired from his job, and I'd be willing to help you too. I've graduated from an accredited law school and passed an intensive examination in the state of Florida. No one has the right to treat you like dirt, but if they do, I will make them pay. Simply go to askthecrab.com and see what Crab Newberg can do for you.
In a world of journalistic excellence,
Can I get your pen?
comes a man with no formal training.
How do you feel about Crab Newberg?
This is Fritz on the Street.
Yeah, everybody. Can you hear me? What are you, a donkey? I don't know what I am. I'm tired but I'm getting my energy up.
Hey, man, lock your cock. Get ready to explode.
Oh, yeah. Is that what you say in that song?
I don't know. It's not me.
Oh, that's not...
No, it's not my song.
That's right. You're in 18 bands, but this is not one of them.
That's not one of them, yeah.
Why didn't you pick one of your band songs to open the show?
Because I'm a fan of American Party Machine.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
This song is called Running Wild. It's very poignant for the weekend that we're in.
Pretty much what we do here on there. Run Wild. Anyway, the show you're all listening to, on purpose, I'm sure. This is called Owen and Dirt Pop Culture Radio. I am Owen.
I am Dirt McCoy. Why do you do that? Just introduce me, you fucking asshole.
You point at me, and I have to talk. I point at you, you have to talk. All right, joining us, it's two very beautiful people. Neither one I've gotten pregnant yet. We got the Bushy.
You must not have eyes.
Well, I didn't do it. And the beautiful Chris.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Pretty good. Yeah, Chris, welcome to the show. I know you were on the show before, but I wasn't here, so it doesn't count.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You were very funny, and welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Anything going on in your life since you're the guest? I'll go ahead and see what's going on with you.
Not really much. I mean, just watching the Red Sox and just really working and just hanging out. Really.
I see you got the jersey on and the pants.
Yeah.
So you're a real Boston fan.
Oh yeah, my dad's from Boston and just really grew up with the Red Sox and Patriot love and it's awesome.
No wonder why you and Boston Break get along so well. Were you born in Boston or here in Florida?
No, here in Florida, yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those too.
Hold on a second. We have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Oh, WrestleMania news?
It's WrestleMania weekend. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. There we go.
This is Christmas for all rednecks. Me included.
That's really happy music to beat ass to.
Beat off.
This is from 1992.
Is this Fonzie?
No, this is not Fozzie.
But that didn't age well. The big boss man. All I ever want to do, since I was a little kid, is be a law enforcement officer and treat everybody fairly.
I'm from Arkansas, you know.
So yeah, big weekend, like you said.
Yeah.
Two nights WrestleMania. Has it always been 2 nights like this?
No, it's been 2 nights since the pandemic. When they did
Okay.
the one in 2020 where it was like inside of Full Sail, and it was 2 nights, they split it, and then they've done it ever since that way.
All right.
So, is it like the people that bought tickets? Do you get to go to both nights, or is it
No,
one night
you
either
buy-
bought it for the first or the second night?
Exactly, yeah.
And they're different events?
Yes.
Huh.
Is this the first time it's on an app?
No.
Peacock?
No, it's been streaming since 2013.
So is there no pay-per-view anymore since we have the
Not for wrestling.
not for wrestling? I
Well,
mean,
not for WWE.
does it still exist?
AEW still does pay-per-view.
Okay. all right.
Yeah.
It's
They're the
smart.
other big one. Yeah.
It's smart because just like I had brought up about, YouTube people making a second channel and just telling all their, you get 100,000 subscribers, they start a second channel and say, hey, my 100,000 subscribers, go check out what I'm doing on this second channel.
Yeah.
And now they're making double the money off same amount of fan.
Yeah, and they're like, on this
yeah,
channel,
yeah, yeah.
I only review movies.
yeah, so why?
On the other channel, this is the one where I jerk my friend off in public and see if anybody gets pissed off.
and I still watch them both. Actually, the jerk off one more, weirdly enough. But so it makes sense to me they're doing 2 nights because it's just double money, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big news is The Rock is back. Is that
Yes.
that the major
Yeah.
storyline?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a
Main
huge
story.
storyline.
Yeah,
How old is he now, man?
He-
He's older than us.
Was he 48 or something? I don't know.
He's probably he's got to be a
52?
couple years older than me. I want to say he's got to be like 48 or 49, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, dude,
He still looks fucking incredible.
that's what I was
though.
about to say. How do you still look like that at that
Well,
age?
isn't
Money.
he on steroids? I don't know.
It's got to be something
I
like
don't know. I mean,
I'd let him do
jack-
me.
Juiced up. I don't know.
Dude, I've been building a deck in my backyard.
Give me that rock.
And I am sore as fuck. I cannot imagine working out, and I know I'm a little grotesquely overweight.
Little grotesquely overweight is not something that. That's not a unit of measurement, I don't think. Is it?
Very specific.
But I mean, I just the older I get, I think I need to get a handle on my fucking weight problem,
gotta-
or
A digital scale that just says, ew.
Error.
You know what I just thought? Nothing motivates people like money. Would you guys want to go in on, like, we put a scale right here, we see who can lose the most in a month or something, and we all put like $20 in?
I mean,
no, because I'd lose.
Yeah, I've lost things in front of people before. Why not?
No, I mean, maybe
That's just a lose-lose for me, except for the weight. I'm gonna lose the competition, lose $20, and gain weight.
Just pay an escort like it's $20.
Not-
lose $20.
maybe you could come out as the same weight loss as me or something
How
like
much
that.
is lipo? does it
More
count
than
if I-
$60.
Does it count if I get lipo and then come into the show?
It would count, but I mean, I'm not paying for it.
I mean, Chris here doesn't need to lose
Have
anything.
you guys ever seen how they do that
About
shit?
10 pounds,
it looks
yeah.
so. They talk about how painful it is, and they show them with the fat sucking wand, jamming it in there. I mean, they're going to town like they're fucking scraping grout. You know?
Stabbing you with a water hose.
Stabbing the fat out of you.
Well,
Like
whatever
cattle
works.
prod, just
Dude, I've been hearing all about that Ozempic and shit, and
Oh yeah.
a magic pill or a magic shot that makes you skinny. I'm thinking of actually going to see a doctor that's not cancer related and saying, hey, make me skinny.
Wait, there's a skinny shot now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't heard of it? It's for diabetes, but the side effect is if you don't have
Diabetes?
diabetes, it makes you fucking yeah. Wilford
Really?
Brimley would be still alive if this shot was around. When
There's
he was-
a 50-50 chance that I get the shot and don't lose weight. I just
I'm willing to take that risk,
is that a cheap way to get in a diabetes test?
That's why you're like, he's going to his doctor, going, "Hey, I've been on Ozempic for 3 months. I've lost nothing." And they go, "Oh shit, you must have diabetes."
Yeah. I mean, of course. Look at me.
I don't know.
I get out of bed to get cake.
They're like, "How do your toes look?"
Like red. Very red.
a lot of the big stars are on it. Kelly Clarkson is the one that comes to mind because she was really cute when she won American Idol. And then she
In your opinion.
dude,
She's one of those people that I still don't understand why she's famous.
she had a nice tongue when she was singing, and her mouth would open and the tongue would wiggle a little bit. What the great American Idol.
You're a foot guy, aren't you?
No, I hate feet.
No, he's a tongue guy. You know, that's what he's talking
No,
about.
but when people zero in on something that specific,
Yes, I'm a mouth guy. Let me just say that.
when people zero in on something that specific, I'm like, oh, you're one of those people.
No, I zero in on the
Well,
feet too.
Well, he's a chin guy, so you know.
Chin guy.
No, but Kelly.
Bushy's a chin guy.
Oh yeah.
Are you really?
You got to be nice and soft. You can't have like a chiseled jaw.
Well, no, not on a woman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So technically, I'm a chin guy. Earlier, it had been brought. I'm not gonna bust it, but earlier it was brought up, and someone said Stephanie McMahon was hot, and
Yeah.
That was me. I said that.
Okay, but for me, I just don't like busting people out if they don't want to. But like, for me, I just like this is where the chin thing came up. Her chin like kills it for me. Like it looks like someone kicked her in her chin and it went up about 2 inches and just stayed there. Like, that is like very what?
It's a load from Triple H, probably. Still stuck.
Well, that's why he's saying is I'm like Triple H is like coming out to introduce WrestleMania. I'm like, goddamn, like how lucky you can get. You get to fuck Stephanie McMahon for 20 years and fucking own WWE now. And he goes, well, I don't know if fucking Stephanie McMahon's that. I'm like, I think she's hot. And he's like, well, I mean,
She had a nice
chin,
body.
though,
It's just her
angle of her
face.
chin. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be at least a 30-degree angle on your jawline. Or
90-degree angle on that.
I actually bring a speed square and a protractor on dates.
Yeah.
Please stand up straight.
I'm the first person to ever say what that chin do.
oh, man.
If you look like Mac tonight, please don't show up. Never mind. Nobody remember that guy. Remember him?
Who, Mac the Knife?
Yeah. Or no, never mind.
What? Mac the Knife's his
Mac tonight. Remember?
No.
Oh, yeah. Big Mac. The Big Mac guy. The moon that was singing with the cleft chin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
remember that.
Yeah, no. See, I wouldn't fuck him.
Neither would I.
Remember that the guy from Men in Black, the Balchinian guy?
Bullshit. Yeah, the cleft and like the dimple in the chin.
Yeah.
Like I hate that too, guys or girls. Like if you got the
You
big.
mean like this one on me right here?
Oh, I hate it. Oh, gross. No,
So
no,
I
no,
just
no,
got.
no.
I don't-
Yours.
I don't have to ever get worried about being fucked by Bushy.
Well,
That's
no,
good.
Yours
Exactly,
yours
right?
isn't bad. Yours is more the split. I'm talking about specifically like the dimple. It's almost like on
Let
the
me see
front.
your chin. Yeah,
He's barely got, and it's like a little split. Like that's fine. I'm talking about like.
I have the butt chin too.
I'm talking about if you take your pinky and stick it in someone's chin dimple up to the first like knuckle.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It's a bit much.
That almost counts as another orifice. I know what you're talking
You ever
about.
finger somebody's chin?
No.
Well, I mean, considering that Chin is a very
turns
popular
me on,
last
dude,
name
so
in
bad.
China.
That turns me on so bad. I'm sorry.
I wonder if they're really sweaty. Does it smell like sweat good in that little?
Oh, I'm sure
Chin
they
hole?
probably got a bottle brush to actually like,
Fucking clean her up.
get the chin brush.
We're sorry. I apologize for that. No, I don't.
I'm not racist against people with dimple chins. I just wouldn't fuck you.
I don't want you to fail in life. I just don't want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Is there a race that is more dimple chin prone?
I don't know.
So it's not racist.
I,
you're just-
honestly, I would say more white people, I think,
Yeah.
have dimple chins.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, I'm trying to think of. See that now you've brought me down the road of now I'm trying to think of minorities with dimple chins, and I think that alone, in a way, is probably something racist. I need to address with
It
myself.
feels dirty, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Does that make you a double minority if you're a minority and you have a dimple chin?
Now, what if you're a double chin? Then what? I don't know.
Double chin with a
Double chin in America is not a minority.
Double minority, double chin. I don't know.
I've got at least two.
That girl's so fat she looks like she got a belly button on her chin.
Oh man!
I said the funniest thing anybody ever said to me about fat people is say somebody told me one. I think it was my buddy Josh. He goes, "Oh look, she got the Ninja Turtle mouth," and it was a girl that was so big. You know, she's wearing tiny shorts, but her belly hangs over, so you can't see actual shorts.
Oh.
You just see the sides. And now think about Ninja Turtle mouth.
Oh god!
I was like, no fucking
That's
way.
gross. That's gross. I mean, want to fat shame anybody, but
I'm fat, so I can do it.
yeah, you're right. You're right. But I mean,
I actually purposely have gotten fat so I can make fun of fat people.
Anyway,
That was the reason you did it. You went a long way for a joke.
Yeah, no, I'm actually very athletic.
The long
you just
game,
can't,
for sure.
you can't tell.
well, anyway, like I said, I want to lose some weight.
That's how this all started.
Yes. Anyway, some other things happening around the world right now, which kind of affects us.
What's that?
P. Diddy.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
run.
Right.
All right.
Are we doing P. Diddy now?
Well,
No, I think he's just setting up the show. I think, yeah.
we're going to talk about that in a little bit. My grandmother, I know we like to talk to her every once in a
Is
while.
fucking P. Diddy?
Could be. I don't know what she's doing tonight. Tonight is the
Can
eve.
Can I ask her that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can ask her if she even knows who he is. But this is the eve of her 90th birthday.
Oh shit! Yeah.
She's been around for 9 long decades, and I've had the pleasure of being around for half of them. God damn it! I love her. I love her, and just like a rash that won't go away, she won't die, and I love her.
God damn it.
What?
Like, I just saw the reaction on Chris's face. He's like, "Oh, it's that kind of show today, huh?"
No, I love her so much.
Doesn't sound like it.
I called that wonderful woman yesterday, Friday, and I say, hey, I'm going to come pick you up. I'm going to bring you to my house with a baby that you love so much that you sit there and just hold. And she goes, no, not hey, I'm going out with a friend. I'm like, okay, well, then that's great. I don't want to drive there tonight. I said, I'll come first thing in the morning, this morning.
And if
She
you
was-
get in the hospital, I'll pull the plug. No.
Don't give me that option. I go to her house and I unplug everything, but she's still around.
His grandma's got a nice chin. You leave her alone.
Anyway,
That's right.
So I leave this morning. I tell her I'll be there by 8:30. Grandma, I'll pick you up, bring you back home. We're having a party for Jackson and blah blah blah. Oh, that's great. You be here at 8:30. Call me when you're on your way. I'm like, will do. I forget to call her. Well, no, I do call her. I got her voicemail. I left her a voicemail. Hey, I'm on my way. I'm running a little late. Blah blah blah. I get from Orlando to I-75, and she calls me. I'm in such a pickle. I'm like, what's wrong? She's one of her friends invited a bunch of people over. I guess they wanted to do dinner or lunch for her birthday, and she's like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, look, I'll just turn the fuck around. I'll go home. Maybe tomorrow. Can I come see you tomorrow? Is your actual birthday and pick you up or something? Well, I don't know. I'll call you tonight. And I'm
I
like,
bet it sounded like this. I don't know. Is Mr. Bushy gonna be there?
she didn't ask about you this time.
I don't like the fact that your grandma has more of a social life than I do at 90 years old.
You should.
Me too.
You should be so lucky.
You guys remember what
You've
happened?
never heard any of the shows where she's on, right?
No.
You are in for a treat, pal.
Alrighty,
Oh,
sounds
fresh
You guys
blood.
remember what happened my last birthday? I was like on the show. I was like, yeah, today's my
Yeah,
birthday.
we don't even. No, I don't.
Like, real?
Owen's grandmother has tried to fuck Bushy every time she's been on the show.
He says tried.
It's been like phone sex or what is that?
No, like she's got the
No,
hots
the
for
real
him
thing.
on a different level.
Oh.
Oh,
It
yeah.
all started with Thanksgiving. She's seen how I eat.
Well,
Yeah. I want that.
So look at him slurping that gravy.
she misses having a man to take care of, and you fit that bill. But
When you're an old lady, you don't get wet, you get gravy.
true. She's from the era where men were right about everything,
I
never
am.
wrong. And, well, she is a woman that still lives that way. When my grandfather died in 2008, she basically had nobody to tell her how to think or what to do, and so she's been in this.
I
Like,
can do that.
So your grandpa lived during the recession or the depression. He died during the recession. You know.
yeah.
That's crazy. You know. I'm just like,
Chris, I'll give you an example. His grandmother literally said on the air, "Do you listen to rap music?" I don't listen to that garbage. Oh, by the way, Miss Dot, Bushy's a rap star. Well, maybe I can learn to like it. Literally said that in the same fucking segment. Well, maybe if he plays that in the car when he comes to pick me up, maybe I'll learn to like it.
Dude, when Brittany was pregnant and we broke the news to her on air, she was not thrilled. you know, normally people would be like, "Great, yay, I'm having a great granddaughter." She was like, "Eh."
I think the exact words were, "That's nice."
And then when are you getting married? And shit. Later this year, Grandma. Just all right. Let's not talk about that to her, but we'll talk
Okay.
about everything else. But,
Does she know y'all are getting married?
yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
Does she know and does she remember? It's
there
two
you go.
different
There you go.
questions.
Exactly. I was going to say she's been
Dementia
told.
and remembrance. I don't know.
I wonder if she even knows it's her birthday tomorrow. So we might tell her that.
I mean, she has to. She's got people coming 3 days in a row to party with her.
What are you doing here? I don't know.
She's got a literal blue hair convention at her
Wait,
fucking
maybe
house.
that's
now.
why she's having a party 3 days in a row. Is the people throwing it for her don't remember they already did.
I can't find the gifts I got you. That's because you gave them to me yesterday. Anyway,
Got
so
3 salad shooters.
Is that a sex move?
It is when I'm done with it.
noisy crackling sex move, brittle bones.
I like cabbage.
Brittle
That
bones.
sounds vulgar when you say it that way.
Bring some tongs, you know. I like.
Bring some Depends. Her kidneys are worn out.
Oh, you had to make it weird.
Some people like that.
I love that that's where the line is.
All right. Speaking of making things weird, a new movie on the one of the Prime Video, I think.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a remake.
Oh, yeah,
Jake Gyllenhaal is
Roadhouse.
Patrick Swayze's part.
Okay, yeah.
It's just kind of weird. I started watching a little bit of it, but I never really watched the first. I haven't watched the first Roadhouse all the way through.
I will say it's probably important for people to appreciate it, to see it.
The first one.
I don't want to get into the whole review yet, but I think, let me rephrase. I think it would enhance watching the new one to see the original and where it came from and what they did.
So
And
watch the remake first and then the original.
No. I'd say watch the original first and then the remake.
Oh,
it's
gotcha,
it's a reimagining. It's not a sequel or anything.
Okay.
So we'll leave it there for now.
All right. Another movie, one that I saw. I'll go ahead and talk about it here in a little bit. Anybody else see the Ghostbuster movie?
No.
I did not yet.
Chris did. Chris did. Were you opening night?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Nerds unite.
Well, I would have been there
Not
opening
really
night.
nerd, but just one of the group of friends, and
But you're a movie guy.
I am.
So it's like if it's a movie that's got some pop to it, you're gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a Ghostbuster trap?
Huh?
You didn't get. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm
He
glad
just showed he's not a nerd because you said Ghostbusters Trap and he went, huh? What?
and I'm gonna prove that I am. I told you that Zach had went and got the trap, and I
Yeah.
said, hey, I know somebody that would love that
Did
trap.
he get me one?
He already got you one.
Oh, I love that guy.
I mentioned it and 3 days later, he's like, hey, I got you that trap.
Okay, well, don't sell it on eBay. God damn it!
I got a Ghostbuster trap just for you, buddy.
Thank you. I love you so much.
Thank you, Zach.
I mean, I love Zach so much. He did it. You didn't do anything.
I keep telling him to come on the show, but now he's actually a police officer, so
Oh shit!
he's been going through.
Really?
Oh yeah, he went through like months of training and physical, things, and the driving courses and all that.
But he's gonna be a cool one though.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think
Not meaning he's gonna do illegal things, but he's just gonna be cool.
No. I think Zach has.
Dirty cop.
Well, he's been a security guard for like 12 years or something like that. So he's already got the
training, the
dealing
mindset,
with
yeah.
crazy people, because a lot of times it was like he was the security guard at the head of like the really nice neighborhoods, and that's where the real crazy people are. So he's been dealing
Crime
with
Hills.
he's been dealing with people that are out of hand for a long time, and he's got a very good temperament. I think he'll be a good cop.
Okay.
So two things I want to say. First of all, Derek King just commented WrestleMania brother. So
Yeah.
apparently he's watching it too. Derek King, stick around, man. Third segment you're gonna want to hear. And also Fritz just texted me. He's gonna be on the phone with us in the second segment because
What?
he saw both Iron Claw and the new Roadhouse, and he wants to be a part of that
All right.
conversation.
Sweet.
So
Right on.
yeah, Fritz will be joining us for that.
All right. Well,
My nipples just got
so
hard.
just in case you don't know, Chris, the Ghostbuster trap, the first Ghostbuster Afterlife, not Afterlife. Was that the first? Yeah,
Afterlife is the first one. Yeah, this one was at Frozen Empire or something.
Yeah, Frozen Empire.
Okay.
But at Afterlife, you could get an Ecto-1 popcorn bucket where the top opened up and you could have popcorn in there if you wanted. So I got one of those because I like the Ecto-1 car. So and anything Ecto-1 I have. I have the Hot Wheels, the big version, like this big, that goes for $500 now on eBay. So I mean, it's fucking. I'm a dork.
What is that off of? Isn't it like a 50-something Hearst?
59 Cadillac.
59 such a gorgeous car.
It is.
I mean, it's already like a super cool car, and then making it an iconic movie.
Yeah,
piece
yeah.
is genius.
57. Hold on, I'm sorry, I have to look.
I think it's
know
57, but
one Cadillac.
I was
It's
just
got
happy. I was just happy I got the decade right.
yeah.
Like I know cars pretty well, but I'm not good on the exact year.
You said 57.
Yeah.
I said 59. You got any guesses, Chris?
34. I don't know.
No.
And 20 years earlier.
In 34, they had just got rid of the horses.
No, it's like 63. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's a 59 Cadillac.
Oh,
Miller
you're right.
Metro.
So go figure. The guy who's
I love
that
it.
guy who jacked off in front of Dan Aykroyd knows it.
I was next to him. I don't think he saw a thing. When I met him, childhood hero and stuff, shook his hand, talked to him a little bit, smelled like an old man.
Did oh yeah.
Smelled like death. Oh, geez.
I have never thought about the way a celebrity smells until you just said that.
I remember old man smell quite well from growing up with my grandfather. It was like a Ben Gay and dead skin smell.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's got like mothballs taped to his
Chris
sack
is
or
just
something.
like, yep, been there.
My grandma,
I mean, I live with it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, anyway. So Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, saw it. I enjoyed it because I love anything Ghostbusters, but there was a scene in there was kind of weird, and Chris brought it up, and I go, you know what, it was kind of weird, and then I looked online, and sure enough, it's a big like storyline or under what
Controversy.
No, not controversy, but kind of like a underground storyline that they kind of put in there also. Sneak dish, sure, one of those.
I don't know what that means.
You sneak it in.
I mean, like,
but a diss means you're like talking shit about
subliminal,
somebody.
Yeah, subliminal.
Oh, I thought it was
subliminal.
like a sneak diss.
I sneak
Sneak
diss in.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
I sneak a diss in.
Brittany says I'm so white all the time. I totally hear it now. I hear it a lot. But no. So
I love that you needed her to point it out.
I like that it's an insult just to call somebody white now.
You're whiter than snow.
Look at how much you're you.
Dude, growing up where I grew up, yeah, I wasn't the whitest person. I mean, trust me. I was.
You
like,
are wearing a Mickey hat, so tread lightly.
Watch yourself here, buddy.
I know. All right, forget about it. I just.
I mean, if you have on a Snoop Dogg hat or Death Record Labels, Death Record label, we might take a joint in your mouth. We might think a little bit differently here.
Death row hat and a joint in your mouth. I want to see you next show wearing that.
They don't allow that in Disney. Sorry. But anyway, all right, back to Ghostbusters Afterlife. Phoebe, the Dr. Spanker, Egon Spengler.
Dr. Spanker?
Dr. Spanker.
Dr. Spanker's
that's my
weekend name.
Hold on, drspanker@gmail.com.
Got it.
Please email me. No, Egon's granddaughter in the movie, Phoebe, who they really nerd up. I mean, it's amazing what an outfit can do for anybody, but especially women. It can either make you look super freaking hot or nerdy or gross and disgusting. And because this little girl, Megan McKenna or something like is her name, or Megan Grace McKenna, she is a very attractive, I think she's in her 20s, so I think I can say this now. Very attractive girl.
Just
really
make sure
hot.
before you say it next time.
I'm just saying, they do a great job making her look like a nerdy geek. And something kind of weird happened in the movie.
Looks like a dude.
Yeah, she does sort of look like a dude in the movie. It's weird, but anyway. I'm sure that's not what tickles my fancy. There's a ghost in the movie.
Pocket protector's fucking hot.
That jumpsuit. Anyway.
Does that ghost say, Yeah, it'd be so like it.
Almost. There's a ghost in the movie that was burned up in a fire, and
Is his name Freddy Krueger?
no, it's a girl.
Okay.
And what's different about this movie?
Frederica Krueger.
Let's go with that, shall we?
Fiona Kruger.
She talks. This ghost
Shrek.
actually
It's all
talks.
Shrek, you know.
What was her name in the movie? Do you remember Fire Ghost name?
I don't.
No.
He's like, let me think. Nope, fuck this.
I mean, it took me a little bit to remember.
What led up to that scene, which I'm leading up to? Do you remember? Like,
I mean, like they were trying to extract the spirit from the orb, and she wanted to, join her in the spirit realm, and then so that's the only way they could like be together, and then just
She extracted her
wanted to-
orb.
so
no,
anyway.
she wanted to leave the physical realm to join the spirit realm.
Phoebe.
Well, me
did.
too.
And so so she went to this machine, and it like, because like throughout the whole movie they were, they went to
Talking
like
and becoming friends.
yeah, becoming friends, and then they went to this one Ghostbusters like place where they could, it was like a haunted place with all this like haunted stuff, and it had like I can't really describe it, but it just if you put like this one specific item in this one thing, it would take out the spirit and trap it in a enclosure, and I guess the Phoebe went in there, and then it just
Did it in reverse.
and
yeah.
it didn't reverse. Like she went in there and got her spirit taken out, and then she joined the lady, and then the bad guy came out and remember.
Well, yeah. So basically, Phoebe, the lead girl here, basically, who I think is going to be a major character in future movies and stuff, too, formed a really close friendship with a ghost and said a lot of things like, nobody else gets me, you get me, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
I want to be with you so badly. Basically, more or less, killed herself.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So her spirit then got face to face with this burned up ghost spirit, a cute little girl, not little. I say little.
I would say, quit saying cute little girl.
I'm
It's
such
so
a-
weird.
Girls in their 20s look like little kids to me now. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting so fucking old. I hate it.
So real quick, it's funny that you mentioned that because we had a family picnic last it's been 2 weeks since we did a show. isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
no. So a couple Sundays ago, we had like a family picnic, and it was me, my sister, brother-in-law, my cousin, his wife, their kids. Nice little gathering and stuff.
Yeah.
And my cousin is the one that had commented. I forget exactly, but something about one of the rap segments. He commented the one night, Brett.
Yeah.
So then I found out he's actually been listening somewhat regular. I messaged him tonight. He's probably listening. And I had a super old man moment. He goes, I've been listening. He goes, and I think Devin's been listening too. Well, Devin, the last time I seen him, I was like, damn, it's kind of a mature show. I was like, are you sure Devin's old? He goes, he's 22. I was like, what the fuck? The last time I seen him, he was like 6. So just to goes to show you how fast time goes by. I was like, what the hell?
Jesus. Well, all right. So these young adults, these women, who-
Whippersnappers.
Yeah, there you go.
Just
Women.
call it.
Just
these
Just
say
say
women,
it.
they're
These-
women.
These whippersnappers are up to something.
Anyway,
Well, yeah, but you don't say whippersnappers and say cute afterwards either.
well, if you
Well,
talk
yeah,
to a
see,
kid.
Just get to
These
it,
sexually attractive whippersnappers.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Yeah, it's cut. It's cut. We're live, by the way, so no, it's not cut.
Zipper snappers.
Oh, Lord.
That's what I call Britney.
Now that sounds like an apocalypse now.
I wish I was a zipper snapper. Probably get more women.
Well, anyway, so I don't think they never actually kissed,
No.
but
No.
basically in ghost form, where they I guess they touched, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it looked like they were going to, but it never did. Like I just
It was really
It was-
weird. Like nothing happened, but they were building everything up for this like lesbian ghost kiss thing that never freaking happened. So a bunch of people online are like upset, of course. This isn't
because they want to see the ghosts les out.
or
I
they-
just said
I don't
ghosts
know.
ghosts les out.
Ghostesses.
ghosts is les out. That's French, I think.
Yeah, you watched that Ghostesses in the movie last night?
Yeah, they was lesing out hardcore.
Them Les's Ghostesses.
Anyway, what I want to just say about this real quick is sex and ghost sex is a part of Ghostbusters.
Okay.
if you remember in the first movie,
Yeah, but yeah, Dan Aykroyd. Remember the chick banged up?
exactly,
Yeah,
he had a dream about a succubus or
It's gotta be a,
incubus.
a hollow encounter, right?
yeah.
Don't laugh at that.
I liked it. I liked it. I like your effort. you know what, Buzz?
I like your input is not something.
effort. I said I like the effort.
Oh, the effort. I'm sorry.
And your input.
I like the way you give so much effort on your input.
I'm gonna.
Which, you know what? Listen, I want to talk about one thing real quick with Bushy. Last time we did the show, I might have came out a little hot. Maybe, I don't know.
Came in a little hot.
I didn't mean to sound like I was that involved in it, but I think if you listen back 2 weeks ago, I was kind of getting over whatever cold you might have caught from me. I don't know, and I wasn't sleeping, and I was on a high from the show, and I was like, "There's one thing that we need to change," and it should have been just one little, "Hey, with your rapping caps, less violence, less meanness." It should have been that, but I think I rambled on a little bit more.
Well, this is
Well,
what I answered was like, so now are you only allowed to do Will Smith songs for Rapping Cap?
Okay, time. Oh yeah,
All right,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
So-
the other thing.
So I think why it came across harsh is
It's because you picked the most violent fucking song in recent history.
Well, no, now 100%. I asked that the song be removed.
Yeah. You
Obviously,
you didn't have to do that.
No,
yes,
but
it's important though. Everybody should be happy. That's
Yeah.
the most important thing from this is that we all feel good about it and what went out and stuff like that.
It doesn't matter how we feel. We want the people listening to feel good.
I don't care about the people
We're the ones
listening.
doing the show.
If we feel good and we're having fun, they're going to feel good and have
So
fun.
no, admittedly, I've went a little bit maybe too far down the drill music route.
That's what it's called, drill?
Yeah.
All
Drill music is the music based about
Basically
killing
gangster
people,
rap.
and
Yeah.
no. Drill music's another level above. Drill music is like talking about specific people in
So
real
it's
life.
worse
that you're
than gangster rap.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
actually. It's actually like admissible in court.
Pretty much, yeah. Like that's pretty much. If you're making drill music, you're bound to have a RICO at some point.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how it's turning out. So I get that it went a little bit too far, but you came at it a little bit aggressively and basically with the limitations. I don't want to get into the whole
Well, no.
debate on certain things, but basically you had said something that would have made it where I had no more rap to choose from.
I said less N-word, not no N-word. Big difference.
Well, but it was all wrapped up in the same messages. That was like,
Yeah.
again,
it was 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's 5 o'clock in the morning,
Well, it's-
and I hadn't slept yet because I was on a high. We had a great show, and for whatever reason, because I knew I had the picnic the next day, and had a really good show. I hadn't even slept yet by the time your messages came through.
I was editing a video.
Well, whenever somebody says I would rather watch people have anal sex than listen to this,
I said I would rather watch
Yikes.
people shove things in their ass.
correct. But that's I
Ouch.
mean,
All of which can be fucking arranged.
All right,
and
but-
you know what? There's people that enjoy that. So
wait,
depending on who you are, it
Time
could.
out. My comment there was because you were really offended with the murder junkies and some of their comments and what they do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I would rather listen to that.
Rightly so, I will say.
And that, by the way, that's exactly what I told Dirt when I
Yeah.
told him to cut the song out. I said,
Yeah.
obviously, this song made Owen feel the way the interview,
Yeah,
with the
that's
Murder
what I was
Junkies
saying.
thing
Yeah, yeah,
did, and that was, kind of nixed. Like I think it's very important for all of us to be happy and happy with the product going out.
I don't mind.
I think you did go a bit overboard with what you were saying couldn't be played. If you would have literally just texted me and been like, "Hey, that was a bit over the top. Could you mellow out?"
But I say everything to everybody. Just let's. Anyway, the other thing that I guess maybe like what you just said. You said if there's
You sent 3 messages about it before anybody replied. That's aggressive.
No. What he just said about hey, if we cut out the N-word, then there's no rap. Again, back to when I grew up in Ocala.
Yeah.
All my friends' racist dads would say rap music is nothing but killing and N-words and stuff like that. And you guys are saying the same thing that these stupid racist people
Well,
said,
no,
but on the
I mean,
opposite side.
but they were saying it because in a
they hated
negative
it.
way.
Yeah.
But it's in a positive way. They're not wrong.
In a positive-
Like I
But
said,
it's in a positive way.
like I said, I admittedly got way further down the drill lane of music than I
Drill and
actually
kill.
expected to. And I had even told Dirt, I believe that night, yeah, I've been holding on to NLE Chopper for a while. That one's pretty rough. I said, I don't think you even knew
Yeah,
that I said
that's what I was
that.
saying. I tune out when I start to hear that stuff. I wasn't saying I don't listen to you. I just, when I start to hear that, I don't listen to it. I'm like, oh, guitar is nice. And then I tune back in. Kill the super mother effer in the head. What?
Well, but let's be real. Taking everything out of it, you said no violent music and no N-words. Well,
I said less. I said no killing.
Okay, well,
And it doesn't
okay.
matter.
Yeah, we got it.
I'm
Regardless,
just saying, I'm sorry for coming in a little hot. I appreciate you for having less killing. And I think your booty clapper tonight is going to be a positive one, you said.
yes.
That's what I came. I said, let's go for positive rap music.
Well, yes, but I'm going to be real. Even after 2 weeks of searching,
Oh shit! Sorry.
even after about 2 weeks of searching, I found 2 positive songs. Like, it's because here's the thing: my segment was not about positive rap songs.
No.
I said the song that I listened to
Is the one that slaps in the car.
right
Yeah.
that got me like moving or something like that.
Yeah.
That murder song gets me moving. So I you know what I mean. So I will say
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna kill
I'm
you.
not going to say that I still don't enjoy that music, but I do recognize.
I can just
that,
imagine him driving home. Just, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
But I've also been listening to gangster rap since I was like 15, 16 years old. So like I said, I don't even.
Desensitized.
Drive
I
ang-
am.
just
I'm
drive
very
angry, you know,
I'm
just
very
like-
desensitized, and I like staying up with the newest shit. Well, all the newest shit is the drill shit. So that's why I've gotten so ingrained in that. That being said,
DC Talk is our booty clapper tonight.
oh my god.
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
That being said, I'm gonna do my best to bring a
It's
few
okay.
a few positive songs over the next few weeks, and I will do my best to not play stuff that is so over the top. I
say we, but I want to leave people with more of a positive outlook on life, not the.
See, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Fuck positivity.
But still, if there's something that moves you so much, you can bring it to the table, even if it's all about killing somebody, and then, you know.
No, I love you guys, and like I said, the most important thing is everybody is happy with the show that goes out.
I did play.
Period. I think the period's right there. The most important thing is everybody is happy with what goes out on the show.
I
All right.
have jammed out to some of your booty clappers, so I definitely don't want you to stop the show.
Okay.
Like, don't stop your pit. But anyway, all right.
We got it
let's
all
take
out.
a break.
All right, let's take a break.
When we
All
come
right.
back,
So with that being said, I did find a rapper. that
Oh
I think
god,
is-
I hope you play like the most vile shit.
I did find a rapper that's right up Owen's alley. I
Uh-oh.
think that this will fit the bill, and we'll take this to the break because this is part of my theme tonight.
A hip hop, and they do.
My theme tonight.
Rapping Granny.
This is John Cena.
I can't hear it.
He's invisible.
It's WrestleMania weekend. I'm playing. Brittany just posted John Cena. He's a Massachusetts guy.
Peacekeeper.
All right. You're listening to Pop Culture Radio. We will be right back.
Forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. A franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid your boy, hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot.
You've seen the phenomenon of making a murderer, but it's time to go a bit deeper. Super TV3 now brings you Making a Shoplifter, the documentary tale of a man accused of an unspeakable crime.
Do you know why we brought you in?
No.
Oh, you know what you did?
No.
You stole something.
I ain't stole nothing.
What was it?
I ain't stole nothing.
Yes, you did.
I bought this with 2 quarters. I had them the whole time.
What did you steal?
Nothing.
The riveting drama.
I don't know who planted them crumbs on me, but they don't want me out of this security booth.
The shocking admission.
Hey, hon.
Yeah?
What you doing?
Nothing.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah? Well?
I don't know.
Yeah?
You know.
Well, what they got you there for?
Yeah, I've been sitting here about around 18 minutes. Ma, I really have to pee.
At the mall?
Drama unhinged.
We have the evidence, the surveillance tape. Your Honor, he stole a bag of bugles.
I hate bugles.
Sir, you are currently wearing bugles on your fingers.
Playing witch fingers don't make me guilty. I just like to have a good time.
In a new 18-part series, Making a Shoplifter. Don't miss a single second. Only on Super TV 3. The Blackwell Building. Wednesday, 9:15 a.m.
Why are you standing so close to the printer?
The paper is so warm when it comes out.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one.
Oh, this place is freezing all the time.
I know, right?
So I'm not the only one?
Ladies, if you have time to be standing around, you certainly have time to be working. Don't you have anything you could be doing right now?
Yeah. Like maybe have a core temperature of more than 65 degrees.
It's so cold. I can't type.
I don't know. It seems fine to me. I just get back to work. That's all I want.
I can't.
Someone needs to take charge around here.
Someone needs to light a fire in this bitch. Give me the papers, Alice.
Wait, what?
Men are always telling women what they can and can't do with their bodies. Now they have a stranglehold on the AC.
Hold on. The thermostat is right over there. Literally, I can see it from here. It's 20 feet away. I have no control over that.
Oh, right. It's always somebody else. Never you, Harold.
Smash the windows!
You guys realize this is a felony, right?
My nipples could cut diamonds, Harold. Diamonds.
Like, you're going to jail, or at least there's a hefty fine.
I'm cold as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Did you know male-controlled thermostats are the #1 leading cause of workplace violence? Don't be Harold. Always keep your thermostat set to 82 degrees. It's the only way to stay safe.
Have you ever been hungry? Boy knows I have. And sometimes you just don't know where to go. That's why I started Steve's House of Food, where you can get all your favorite foods. Located in my house, Steve's House of Food has all your favorite foods like chicken, nacho, beef, bean, beets, bread, pan-seared foie gras with a Merlot reduction served on polenta, and snacks. Steve's House of Food, where your favorite foods are now also my favorite foods as well. Please come to my house. Please.
We've all been there. You thought you had a great idea for a dispatch, but it just wasn't good.
This is Cobra Kid. Just checking in.
Sure, it's hard to be original.
What up, C-Lane? Sabrina, I love you, duh. Sean, you're a dick.
You try writing a joke while you're using a weed whacker.
I damn near killed it. Can I get a magnet?
Embrace the fellowship of the 95%ers support group.
Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
Remember, you are the 95%, so maybe they have the problem.
You've seen the phenomenon of making a murderer. Now it's time to go a bit deeper. Super TV 3 now brings you Making a Shoplifter, the documentary tale of a man accused of an unspeakable crime.
Hey, hon.
I'm sad.
Oh, yeah?
No.
You know, just try to think of the good times, huh?
It's been 56 minutes. I still have to pee.
Oh.
Yeah, they let me go once. I've had a great pop since then.
You know you're not allowed to have those sugar pops.
No. WrestleMania's next week.
Don't worry, okay? Your pops is taping it.
Hulk is gonna make a comeback. He's just misunderstood.
New witnesses.
I saw him with the bag of buggles. I knew exactly what he's doing.
Drama unfurled.
I've worked here for 16 years and we've never had bugles.
The riveting drama.
Have you guys seen my buddy what got the witch fingers? Been waiting for like 54 minutes.
Evidence mishandled.
Well, have you tested the evidence?
We always take the evidence.
Yes, but have you tested it for hot fries?
We generally don't test for hot fries. I plead the fifth.
Making a Shoplifter, only on Super TV 3. Kiko Kielbasa, from the people who brought you Energy Pods, comes at a taste you'll never forget.
Kiko Kielbasa.
The first time you met the love of your life and the smell of the air. It's a Me Too memory miracle!
Kiko Kielbasa.
Overcoming the rival team, and the first time you won the game. Listen to that crowd.
Kiko Kielbasa.
The first time you couldn't pay rent and the taste of delicious ramen noodles.
Ginkgo Kielbasa, the meat you'll remember.
Baseball, apple pie, your grandmother's fried chicken. These are great institutions of the American dream. And let us not forget another icon of the greatest country on earth, a German-style Mexican imitation lager. Now that's America. Here at Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery, we've been bottling up freedom for over 6 years. And we encourage every American to embrace their God-given freedom with their lips. Want to work as a pedicab driver and play Pokemon Go all day while enjoying one of our Imperial Cuck Stouts? The Badass Hangry Eagle says, "You do you, brah." Literally, we trained one. It says that. America. Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. America AF.
Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. From PP Boy Records, the 28th installment of the #1 compilation, bringing your favorite songs from the early 21st century. Now that's what I call dubstep. Featuring artists like DJ Schmutz, Duckhead, 28 Punch Monkey, and Andy Templeton. For example, who could forget this ditty? And of course, this heartwarming toe tapper. You remember dancing with your best girl to this one? It's a blast from the past, from your bar mitzvah. Nothing says Mazel Tov quite like this. Now that's what I call dubstep. Only on PP Boy Records.
If you think having fun at the sports game is sitting on your hands, you need to call me, Jake Berman. Hi, I'm Jake Berman, and I've been getting under the skin of professional ball players the world over for decades. And now, I want to teach you how to heckle like the pros. Cheering on your home team away from home? Hey, do they just breed losers here? It's like this place is a toilet bowl. Or trying to impress a date?
Stop.
You are
Just
so
stop. Please
bad.
stop.
You're
Just
such
stop
a
right now.
loser. God, I don't know why they even pay you.
Don't call.
I'm Jake Berman, and the next time you go to the ballpark, you'll be that guy. Call 415-2399-878-61515. Again, that's 415 2399 878 61515. Jake Berman, 415 2399 878 61515. I want you to be that guy. 415 2399 878 61515. Then pound 10. I'm Jake Berman.
Hey, I'm world famous radio personality Pinkman. You may remember me from your radio. I'm here to tell you about the newest app craze. It's called Pinky Man Go. Using the power of augmented reality, Pinky Man Go allows you to find real-life objects in the real world. Wow.
I got loose changes. It was under the couch.
Nice. You can trade that in for Pinky points, and then I can buy chips.
Phone chargeroo. Oh my god. It was just there.
You just unlocked a side quest. Now go find my phone.
Okay.
Guys, I just found Carkeezy.
Perfect. I'm late for work anyway. Everyone get out of my apartment. Douchebags.
Pinky Mango!
I love Pinky Mango.
From the makers of Sicker. Hi. Tonight on Orlando's Super TV 3, from the producers of Naked and Enlightened, we bring you the social experiment of the century, Pop Swap.
Who's got the TV? Who's got the batteries for the remote?
That is the remote for the Himalayan salt rock lamp.
Salt rock? What the hell
we
is
don't
that?
have a TV in
No
here.
TV.
That,
Yes, we have a TV. I worked 30 years for. We have a
Get
TV.
in tune with, the root chakra.
I got my chakras. My doctor's prescribes them. Rhonda, you're talking nonsense.
Actually, I have an Earth name, and
Your
that
what
is
name?
Rabbit Fox.
The what?
Watch what happens when millennials meet their new grandpas.
I'm so hungry. This sandwich bread tastes like pride root.
Grandpa, what are you doing? Put it down. That's not your food. That's my food. It's gluten-free.
Yeah?
Do you know what a gluten is?
I know what gluten's are.
I'm gluten-free.
You damn right you're gluten-free, 'cause me and all of my friends, we stopped the gluten.
No, you didn't.
Sure I did.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't.
Yeah?
You did not.
The glutens, they were coming out of the woodworks. They were Tommy, and Tommy was from Kansas City, so we called him KC. Right behind me was Tex. He was from Baltimore, so there we were.
When Generation Y mingles with Generation what?
All right, see you in a week, Pops.
Huh?
No, not you.
How you doing, face?
Hey, you get your mangy
Boys.
mitts off of my granddaughter.
You're not my granddaughter.
Don't you
Your
tell
mitts
me
are
what to do.
This is damaging me emotionally.
Who?
The greatest generation in human history faces their greatest challenge. Pop Swap, only on Orlando's Super TV 3.
Every year, people spend thousands of dollars on pedigreed show-quality dogs. Fancy, right? Now look at your own dog. I'll wait. Feeling like the dollar value of your beloved pooch might be a little lacking? Hi, I'm Charlie Sousa. With my patented formula for canine restoration, my team and I flipped over 800 dogs last year alone. And this year, we hope to double, triple, or even quadruple the value of your domesticated best friend. Paid $100 for your chihuahua at a rescue shelter? We'll take that little shaky son of a bitch and duct tape a spoiler to his high increase. Downforce and road traction. Bingo, bango, bongo. That mutt is easily worth his weight in pewter commemorative figurines. It's as easy as that. Has Rex...
Welcome back to Pop Culture Radio. Woo! Woohoo! WrestleMania weekend. This, of course, is the entrance music of the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, the excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart. Which is very poignant because on the line with us here, we have Fritz, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Fritz von Erich?
Fritz, are you there?
Uh-oh.
Fritz, come in, buddy.
Earth to Fritz.
I think it was beamed up on a spaceship.
Fritz, are you there? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
There you are.
Yay.
So wait, did you hear the Hitman entrance or no?
I heard you guys talking about it, but I couldn't hear the music. No. I mean, you know, I know what it sounds like. It's over and over again.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh man,
That should be our new intro music. Just Fritz going.
And I immediately start getting chuffed. I'm like, oh yeah, all right. I want to beat the hell out of my brother.
That's a callback because one of the biggest rivalries that Bret had in wrestling
With
was
Owen.
with Owen Hart, his brother. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Owen.
You're always the favorite one. You're the
You're
favorite
so
one.
selfish, Bret. You're so selfish. You never, yeah. What was great was Owen Hart was this great heel, and my favorite Bret Hart match is him versus Owen Hart, the first match of WrestleMania 10, where Owen totally uses the same surprise move that Bret Hart did on Bam Bam Bigelow to win the '93 King of the Year. He uses that on Bret, and gets a solid 1, 2, 3 count, and Bret pops up and goes just looks off to the side disappointed, and Owen looks stunned and totally sells it. Owen is like, oh, I won. He's got this little bit of spittle by his mouth, and he was Bret was like, that's my favorite Owen memory is he totally surprises me the opening match of WrestleMania 10. He goes, man, backstage he was so happy.
That's awesome.
Oh, man, cool.
Wait. Hold on a second. Fritz, don't mean to cut you off. There is 6 comments in a row from a YouTube user named YesOK, and let me read. And the first one is, I'm really trying, but this isn't turning me on. Should I? The second one, should I stop touching myself now? Question mark. I think I'm gonna stop anyway. And then, well, now that I got my hands free, anything you want to talk about? And then, okay, give me the silent treatment. Even the audio went out. I see how it is. Guess I'll touch myself elsewhere. Have a nice day.
This is my new favorite fan. I don't give a shit. I love you, whoever you are, random masturbator. So you know what? Real quick, I'm gonna misdirect. I had a term that I wrote down that I don't know if you guys have ever heard before. I had heard it before. I thought I knew what it meant, but I actually looked up the definition today and was pretty blown away. It made me like, do you guys know what a coomer is?
Oh, a coomer, of course.
What is a coomer?
It's the call you make your woman. Come here.
Coomer is an internet-based an internet meme based on an illustration of a scraggly male character who is mocked as an excessive masturbator. More broadly,
you sure that's not a cummer?
More broadly, with a lowercase c, coomer is often an ironic insult for an oversexed young man, or more generally, a loser.
Nice. Kind of like a simp.
Very close to simp, yeah. Except you masturbate more if you're a coomer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's good we have a name for that now, I guess.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why Fritz is on the air here. Is because we're about to do a movie review segment, and Fritz has seen both of the movies that we talked about.
So the 2 movies, Iron Claw and Roadhouse, the new remake.
Do Iron Claw first, because I haven't seen that one.
That's the wrestling movie about the Von Erichs.
The Von Erichs, which, by the way, so Fritz did most people who listen, Fritz used to do Fort Fritz. Actually, Fort Fritz is coming back, right?
Yeah, Fort Fritz will be back with a 10-episode season story arc.
Nice.
So for those of you who don't know, Fort Fritz is a radio show that was on Real Radio 104.1 for a while, especially during the pandemic, where it's basically campfire stories. It's all these weird paranormal, sort of stories. But you did a story on the Curse of the Von Erichs.
Yeah, we had like we had an episode dedicated to curses, and I had the second story, so I picked the Von Erich curse, and it's one of my favorite things I think I've ever produced, because like each, it's like it's not really, as my wife Darcy says, it's not really a curse. It's just generational trauma
Right.
that they really couldn't come to grasp with. But like it starts off Jack Addison, or Adkisson.
Right.
He decided to become a Nazi heel and became Fritz, and then he took his grandmother's last name of Von Erich,
Right.
or his mother's last name of Von Erich. So it's Fritz Von Erich, because like it's a very German sounding name.
Right.
And then people immediately attributed the curse to this Nazi persona heel that he had, although he became face several times. So
Right.
that's where it kind of like originates. And there were like some suicides in the family beforehand.
So
and
for
then,
those of you guys who don't know, face means you're the good guy.
Right, yeah, sorry.
Face,
Yeah,
in
heel
wrestling, there's
meaning bad guy.
faces. Faces are good guys. Heels are bad guys.
Okay.
So
Yeah, 'cause-
originally he was a heel because he was the Nazi Fritz von Erich, but he became a face at one point.
I
or,
gotcha.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all wrestling kayfabe, because you need a heel to stand and you need a face to sell.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, so of the 6 children, 1 remains today, and the movie is very good Rotten Tomato scores. By the way, it's like 90 something and 94 for audience score. But very well done, and although extremely sad, I think all of the Rotten Tomato like critical consensus and audience summary was like excellent acting, which it is. Great narrative storyline, unbelievably heartbreaking and sad true story, but kind of overcomes it, with how they handle the heavy subject matter.
Well, the movie's told from from the voice of Kevin Von Erich, who is the only one standing. He's the last one alive.
Which is expertly played by Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, yeah.
Gorgeous man.
Dude, he looked like, I don't know what he did in the training for that movie.
He gained 40 pounds of muscle for the film, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's definitely
it's
jacked.
nuts. It's nuts. See, like
40 pounds of muscle.
He looks.
for one film.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure.
How
Is that-
often? How often?
Is that Chris talking?
Yeah, it
Yes.
is, yeah.
Yeah, Chris totally nailed it, because he looked, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, he looked more akin to Kerry Von Erich's physique in mass.
Yeah.
Like he looked
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cut. He didn't look, I mean, Kevin never looked that good. Kevin looked really good and cut like Roddy Piper. But Kerry was just an animal, and like Zach looks like a fucking animal.
He did. Kerry Von Erich looked like a Greek god.
So
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
wondering, you're telling me that Zac Efron put on 40 pounds more muscle than he had in the Baywatch movie?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
like in
Did you guys
Baywatch,
see it?
Baywatch, he actually like lost weight and like looked a certain way, and then Iron Claw, he actually gained 40 pounds.
Because
of muscle.
just real quick to focus on Zac Efron, like I was always like whatever, he's the actor that all the women think is hot, and then I seen Baywatch and I was like, oh, this dude has a great sense of humor and
Yes.
will play the fucking loot. You know
He's
what I
always
mean?
he's always been great.
See, I didn't know
I can't
that.
think of a single. I can't think of a single role that I haven't seen High School Musical, but
So-
I can't-
so
I
neither
can't
have I,
think of a
neither have
single
I,
role-
buddy.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I
clear
can't
that
think of a
one.
s-
That's Zac Efron. in the
I can't
movie.
like when I picture his movie roles, I can't think of a single one I don't like. He's always been a very likable, and that reality TV show he had, like he just seems like a very
So-
open-hearted individual. Yeah.
So the next movie I watched that I want to review, I haven't even seen it yet, is the Ricky Stenicki.
Oh,
yeah, Ricky Stenicki, yeah.
Zac Efron's in that too, and also
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting because me and Zach usually try to chill and watch like a movie every other week or something like that. So
Well-
I'm trying to wait to watch it with Zach, but I'm looking forward to watching Ricky
So,
Stenicki after becoming a
Here,
Zac Efron.
something
fan.
I want to point out though about when you bring up the Zac Efron thing, right? So
Mhm.
Zac Efron did a movie last year, or I want to say it was probably in the 2021 Oscar season, where he played Ted Bundy. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, extremely
Did you see it?
wicked,
No, I didn't. No, I
exceedingly vile and cruel, or something.
Yes.
It's,
What's
it's
it- what's
stupid
it called?
fucking title.
What's
It's
it called?
the
no one
title
knows.
is
no one knows the
that's
title
the
because
problem.
it's too long
That's
and
the
it's
problem.
obtuse and
It's
it's
called-
redundant and it's
Extremely wicked, shockingly evil and vile.
Yes.
Yeah, no one's
and that's
gonna
when he
ever-
plays
ever- yeah.
Ted Bundy. Now, he was fucking incredible in that movie, playing
he's
Ted
great.
Bundy.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
He looks like
And
him, has that same
I
charm.
thought when I saw that, I'm like, this is so you have those actors that come up where like, oh, High School Musical, Disney Channel, those sort of things. When you go, and then that actor challenges himself to go, I want to be seen as a serious actor, and
Mhm.
he did that movie.
Mhm.
The problem with it was the title was so fucking long. It was
stupid. Yeah.
It was But this movie, when he played Kevin Von Erich, like I feel like this is what he was. He is on a quest right now to go, hey guys, I'm not High School Musical guy anymore. Like, look at me,
take
I'm
me
a serious
serious.
fucking
Right, yeah, take me
actor.
serious,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He hasn't been that guy forever, though. I mean, that was ages ago. Like that.
Yeah.
That's what's amazing about
But
it.
so I know
so that-
you brought it up, Fritz, and Chris. I know you've seen the movie. That last scene where he's sitting on the grass watching his kids
I
play.
was just about to say, yeah.
That is fucking heartbreaking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like and his son's like holding him in like we love you, Dad. Like
Yeah.
we'll be
Yeah.
your brothers.
Yeah, and
like
his,
that was
his
cool.
kids,
That was cool.
His kids come up to him and they
That
go,
was
"Dad,
cool.
why are you crying?" Because his two sons are playing, and he goes, "I used to be a brother."
Well, yeah.
we'll be your
way to,
brother. Like, that was cool. Like,
way
we'll
to
be your
ruin the
brothers.
ending, Dirt.
No, but it was seriously. Come on, this is not like it's
Spoiler
like,
alert.
It's like Titanic. We all know the boat sank, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's the best part of the movie.
Sorry, guys. Sorry,
here's-
listeners. But
Here's something.
it's
here's
so
something that's-
depressing.
that's-
You know. I mean.
Yeah. So here's something. So when David. So by the way, there are 6 Von Erichs. They did not focus on Chris Von Erich. So
Okay.
Chris Von Erich is not even in the movie. And Kevin Von Erich, who is the Zac Efron character, he was like, Kevin understood why they chose to keep Chris out of it, because like one of the way that he takes his life is very similar in respects to another brother, so they kind of just kept it succinct.
Okay.
And they didn't want to heavy hand it, but there's a scene where Fritz Von Erich is flipping a coin to see who is going to take on Ric Flair for the WCCW
It was
championship
Harley
title.
Race. It is Harley Race.
No. This was after David died.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
David-
yeah, like the world
David died
championship, the
while-
world championship, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's the WCCW championship title that Ric Flair has.
Yeah.
Fritz Von Erich
Mhm.
is flipping to see if Kevin or Kerry Von Erich will get it.
Right.
And he goes, heads is Kevin,
Yeah.
tails is Kerry.
Right.
He flips the coin. You see in slow motion the coin being flipped up, and then the coin like falls out of shot, and then you see that Kerry Von Erich is on TV, right, and he's wrestling.
Yeah.
At the very end, Kerry Von Erich has a quarter, and he puts it on a canoe, and it's tails.
Yes.
So he's like saying like
It was
Kevin
supposed to be
wins.
Kevin.
No. Kevin wins now, and Kevin is the one to tell our story.
Oh shit.
And I thought that was really, really well done.
And that's where he's
people-
sailing ashore where all his brothers on the
Yeah.
other side is
and it's
after
probably,
Carrie
it's probably
kills him.
Kevin's it's probably Kevin's way of coping with it, but like it's this wonderful, beautiful scene where he like all of the brothers are there in this like afterlife, this like idyllic Texas setting, and Carrie kneels down on one knee and he goes, "You must be my oldest brother," and it's Jack Jr.
Yeah,
This
Jack
little
Jr.
tiny
died when he was
kid.
like 3, right?
He was 6.
Oh, yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Jr. This little tiny kid shakes his hand, and it's like
He was the first
"Aw."
casualty. He was the
It's
first
so-
casualty of the Von Erich curse.
It's so good.
He died being electrocuted by an electric fence when he was 6 years old, and he was the oldest son of Fritz Von Erich. Yeah.
I thought I was going to be slick when I was younger, and I grew up on 5 acres, and the next door neighbor had 10 acres. They had horses and electric fences. I thought it'd be a good idea one day to spit on an electric fence, and that doesn't work if the goober actually stays stuck to your lip,
Yeah.
and now you've created a full circuit to your face. And it was like a firecracker being held in my teeth and set
Did you
off.
ever watch Ren and Stimpy? You do not piss on the electric fence.
This was way pre-Ren and Stimpy. We're talking like,
Like Tommy Boy, you know.
we're talking like 85, bro.
You can pee on a fence. It's all
My
right.
parents probably were like, "Yes, spit on the fence, son."
So, before we finish with Iron Claw, would you please? Because I wish they hadn't put it in the fucking movie. Because to me, in this whole story, like, you want a Hollywood ending? Why did they not put the fucking gun store scene in the movie?
Yeah, there were a couple
fucking
ones
that made me mad. No, that made me mad because that's the perfect ending to the story. Because I know you know the story. Will you tell the gun store story about Kevin? Because that was when he made the decision to like change his life, right?
I don't know that at all.
There were man, yeah, there were two. There were two like stories that could have made it. I mean, I'm sure they took it out because they already had a great movie. But the one where like after, and I don't know if Carrie was the last suicide or not.
I think it was. I would
the
think
last
it was
death.
after Carrie.
Yeah, or after Chris was before Carrie.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so Kevin is the last Von Erich, and he decides to go into a gun store to steal a shotgun, and he walks in, goes to the back, gets a shotgun, and kind of like puts it into his like coat, and goes to walk out, and the gun store owner goes, "We love you, Kevin," and he stopped and looked back at the owner, and the owner was like with tears welling up in his eyes. He's like, "You don't have to do this, man." And like saw what he was doing, and Kevin just broke down that like someone that was 120 miles outside of his hometown kind of thing, and this guy knew who he was, walked in, saw him do it, and he was like, "Don't do it, man," and saved his life. And that would have been a great ending. The ending that they have is obviously great, but there's another story that really could have vilified Fritz, and I know why they didn't keep it in. But when Kevin was the last one, he kind of confronted his father, Fritz, about the like toxic masculinity, like generational trauma kind of thing that Fritz put him through. And Fritz said, "Go ahead, kill yourself," and give him a gun. And Kevin said, "It takes more courage being alive."
Oh wow!
And that would have put the nail in the coffin for
Yeah, but they wouldn't have done that because
no.
I mean, Fritz Von Erich is still. I mean, as toxic as he was as a father, still one of the greatest wrestling promoters of all time.
See, I like.
Yeah, and then
go ahead.
So how my Fritz story ended was like, Kevin moved to Hawaii with his wife of 40 years, Pam, and started a family, and then he invited all of his like great grandchildren and things like that. He's got like 25 people living on this compound now in Hawaii. And in 2009, the WWE inducted the entire the entire Von Erich family into the Wrestling Hall of Fame. So Chris, David, Mike, Kevin, Carrie, and Fritz, like they're all in the WWE Hall of Fame. So Kevin was the only surviving member, and he got a standing ovation. And I was like, as I was like telling the end of the story, I was like, choke him up. I was like, yeah. It's so beautiful that like, that's how their story ends. Like they're all like, if only they could be alive to be like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm in the Hall of Fame, like the entire family. So that's like, how it ends. It was like that happy ending.
I was gonna say, like, I really like how you like recall every detail of that movie because, like, I mean, if I see a sad movie, I tend to watch it, but I don't remember everything about it. Like, I mean, I'm just like, oh, that's sad. Like, I don't really want to pay attention to that. But like you like know every single detail, and it's like that's it's like,
Chris. Yeah. Well, it was because we were like lying in bed. Decided I was like, oh shit, I've always wanted to see this. Rented it. I pass out like 45 minutes in. The next morning, my wife Darcy goes, "Oh my God, that movie is so good." She stayed and watched the whole thing. Watched the whole thing. Then told her boss, who also works at iHeart, about it. She rented it with her husband, watched it, and they were like, "Oh my God, what a great movie!" And like, so Darcy was the one who was like, "Oh, you got to watch it. Oh my God, it's so good." And she was all about it. So I then watched it while I was working from home the next day.
So the most important thing for me, scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, for me?
Well, yeah,
No, I'm asking. What do you think? Scale of 1 to 10.
I would say it's a 9.4, 9.5. I mean,
wow,
it's
nice.
you can't ask for a better movie because it's informative. It's a real life story. It's expertly done. They use soft hands when they need to. They use heavy hands when they need to. And yeah, just well done. If you don't know anything about it, if you're just a casual wrestling fan, you would love it. And if you just like a good drama, you would love it. So it's got everything for everyone.
Okay, so I'll say this: if you know wrestling, you're probably going to rate this movie way higher.
Very, very highly, yeah.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
I'm
even
gonna
Darcy,
say,
who doesn't, Darcy loved it.
I'm gonna say as if in interest of people who don't know wrestling, I'm gonna rate it like an 8.5 to 9.
That's
and
still
the reason
really
why I'm
high.
saying here's the thing: this is a human interest story more than it is a wrestling story. I
Yeah, but
will
there's
say,
also Jeremy Allen White.
Jeremy
like,
Allen
it's
White
really
from
handsome, good-looking
Shameless
men
and The
in the
Bear.
prime of their life. Like it's like
Incredible. He
even
plays
women
Carrie.
would love it. You know?
He plays Kerry Von Erich.
Yeah, even women would love looking at these fucking beautiful men.
I'm also ignoring the fact that they cast a guy that played Ric Flair that was a terrible Ric Flair, the worst
Yeah.
fucking Ric Flair ever.
I will counter that with saying that they casted a perfect Harley Race.
They did, yes. Okay.
So there you go.
Okay,
So
but
fuck you, Dirt.
he said 9.4, not 10. God.
Chris, what did you think? 1 to 10.
Honestly, like 6 or 5. I mean, it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not a
I,
fan.
so
Not as much of a
I
fan.
like movies like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like blowing up stuff.
Yeah, you're
like
an action movie
Blazing,
guy,
the
yeah.
action movie.
Yeah.
I'm not really much into like into depressing movies and
Yeah,
sad
okay.
stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. But Fritz, keep in mind, Coup d'etat, one of his favorite movie of all time is Tommy Boy.
Yeah, I mean that's I don't.
Like,
I mean that's fine.
Beverly Hills Ninja, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
More,
That is trying to get me a dunk on Chris.
Wait, no, Jeff, Fritz's Chris's phone case is Commando.
Oh, nice. It's a great movie.
Yeah. No, what's funny
Dirt
is
hates it though.
me and him are
Nice.
talking about movies. This is before I knew that, and I was like, yeah, some of those movies you saw as a kid. I'm
that
like,
movie fucking
I'm
sucks,
like,
man. Oh my
"Comma-
god.
Yeah, no, I told him it's like Commando. I watched that as an adult, and I'm like, you don't throw a tube through somebody and smoke them at the end. And he's like, yeah,
Let out
man.
some steam,
He's-
but that movie sucks. Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
No, but then he says to me, he's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. His phone rings, and he puts his phone up to his ear, and I see Commando on the back of his phone,
Like,
like
"Ah, shit,
walking
damn
away
it."
from me.
That's the same thing as me when I had my tile business, walking in talking a bunch of shit about the tile job, and the people being like, "Yeah, I did that with my brother-in-law over a weekend." Oh, sorry, guy. It's fine for a homeowner job. I mean,
Okay, so we talked about Iron Claw. Now the next one that yes, Owen, you saw.
Yep.
And Bushy, you saw.
No, he said he didn't see Roadhouse.
No, didn't see it. I'm just agreeing with whatever
Oh.
you say.
I thought you said you wanted to talk about it.
I wanted to see it, but yeah, I haven't seen it.
I'll
yet.
go ahead and do my
I
review
haven't
on it
seen
real
the first one, so that's why I haven't.
You haven't even seen the first one?
That's what I said. I haven't actually seen the first one all the way through.
It'll be like 6 weeks before we get his review.
Oh, so Bushy. Well, no, so Bushy saw Roadhouse and Fritz saw Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I like I said, I love the 1 to 10 rating thing. I believe the IMDb was like a 6 or 5.5. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. I thought it was a ton of fun, and that's the most thing I have to say about the movie is that it was just fun. They did purposeful camp, which can be cringe and not well done. But like the first, I don't know, 20, 30, the whole movie's kind of campy, and it is, it's not a sequel, it's a reimagining of the
What do
original.
you mean campy?
Just kind of goofy on purpose, like or dated on purpose. You know what I mean? Like it felt kind of like the old
Roadhouse was like, was it like a the 80s are becoming the 90s?
Yes, but
Yeah, but I mean, let's not contrast the original with
I was about
this
to say
new one.
the original. It was not made to be funny. The original was made to be serious about this guy who's a badass and beats up everybody because he's basically the baddest bouncer there is. And the
But
new
it's
one,
Jake Gyllenhaal, is he really that a badass?
honestly,
oh, dude, have you? Good
yeah.
God, have you seen him in that movie?
Yes, dude. Like I'll be honest with you, he's like Zac Efron ripped in this.
Oh no,
yeah.
he's like dehydrated, ripped. Like
Yeah.
you can see every striation of every muscle. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
So he's pumped up since
Isn't Bob Menery in that movie? Like, doesn't he get his like Bob
Who?
Menery? The guy does the like Bob Menery, the guy on
what?
like on Instagram.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the guy, I can't remember what he does.
But the guy.
You know, the guy from
Well,
Instagram.
Conor McGregor is in it.
Okay, so and Conor McGregor, yes, he's basically playing himself, but even that being said, is a very fun character, and they casted him into the perfect role to play himself.
Is that
you know what
Dalton?
I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think-
it's this like other villain kind of thing that they came
yeah,
up
but
with.
basically, Conor McGregor is the bad guy, and he plays a great
Yeah,
bad guy.
Dalton is Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, no. But like I said, overall, I give it like a 7.5. I had a ton of fun with it. It's a really fun reimagining. Spoiler alert. I'll give you a couple seconds here. So my only real complaint, and it's such a dumb thing. I always focus on like really small shit that probably wouldn't bother anybody else. You know, in the original, they had the cage around the blind musician.
Yeah, Jeff Healey.
Right?
Jeff Healey was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, there's a documentary that my friend Susan Clark is making about Jeff Healey. The first interview she had was with Slash.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
he's amazing.
Well, so just to give you an idea of how good the movie is, one of my only complaints is in the original, they had a cage around the entire stage.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be some mega out of control bar. They show people being crazy as fuck. Like they definitely didn't hold to any kind of reality. It feels like an 80s movie or early 90s movie, but today,
Yeah.
they didn't take it too seriously. But the cage for the musicians is just in front of them, and it's only about like 8, maybe 10 feet wide. So if you're literally sitting anywhere other than directly in front of them, you could throw bottles and shit and hit them. And the whole point was like, oh, it's super rowdy place. They're going to throw bottles at the band, so we got to have a cage around. If I remember in the original, there's even a gate they have to go in and out of. Like, it's a full surround cage. And in the remake, it's just like a little 6-foot section of fence in front of them. Stupid. But that's my only... That's my only complaint. The rest of it was really fun. That's about all I have to say about it. It's a fun movie and a very good reimagining.
So what'd you rate it?
Like I said, like a 7.5.
Really?
Yeah, and that's I feel like that's high for me.
But you like the Von Erich movie better?
I didn't see that one. I said that.
Didn't watch it. Gosh.
I'm going to watch the Von Erich movie over at Roadhouse.
Our host pays no attention to what we're talking about.
Well, I'm what? Are we doing a show now? We're on air?
Fritz, what do you rank the Roadhouse movie?
The new Roadhouse movie I did not enjoy.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Chris, have you seen it?
Have not, but I will soon.
Yeah, you would love you. So if you were not into Iron Claw, you would love the new Roadhouse movie. There's some really good moments in it. There's some really, I think, unforgivable moments in it. And overall, if you go into it expecting to have fun, you're gonna dig it, like totally.
All right, sounds good,
so
yeah.
for that reason, I would probably give it a 6.5, 7. But
I don't think I
yeah,
can watch Roadhouse because
never.
Because,
yeah, go ahead.
Because when I see Jake Gyllenhaal, even in the Spider-Man movie, and I love Spider-Man, and he was the villain.
It's Spider-Man. He's not.
It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
It's not Spider-Man.
Whenever I
Spider-Man.
see Jake
You
Gyllenhaal,
don't see. Yeah, you don't see. You don't say Sarah Silverman, do you?
It's not a superhero. Sarah Silverman is not a superhero.
It's Bob Spiderman.
Peter
Bob
Spider-Man.
Spiderman.
All right.
Everyone knows
Bib.
that.
Uncle Bib.
It's not Irving Superman. Oh, you remember my old friend Irving Superman?
Yeah.
Superman. You remember him, right?
He lent me $20.
Yeah.
But no, whenever I see Jake Gyllenhaal, all I can think about is his sister, and she kind of annoys me. She looks like
Maggie?
a real life. Yeah.
That's a personal hang-up. That has nothing to do with a movie.
I'm just saying.
Your personal hang-up doesn't come in.
I hate his sister. Fuck this
Yeah, I
movie.
get that, yeah.
20 minutes into
She's
the movie.
Damn you.
all
She's
I'm
too
thinking-
real looking.
She looks like a real life version of Minnie Mouse, and that's all I can think of. I mean, put ears
Yeah.
on her, and she's there.
You are wearing this Yeah, so I don't know.
Wait a minute, but hold on. Wait, but
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
Wait,
Owen is wearing a Mickey Mouse hat right now as he says.
Hold on,
Always repping.
I'm a little confused though. Fritz, you said you didn't enjoy it, but you gave it a 7. So that
Yeah,
I mean, 7
well, I was
is...
trying to explain, and then I got railroaded by the
Okay,
cast
sorry.
members who talk on the show every week.
We are not polite
I'm
with
just
how
fucking
we
with you.
interrupt each other.
We're
I'm
a
just
bunch
fucking
of
with you.
wolves here, man. You know.
Yeah, no, there were so the things that I liked about it. Jake Gyllenhaal, he commits to everything, and he's great. How he decided to approach the Dalton character is worth a watch for sure. Nothing but good things to say about him. There was some comic levity, which was good. The fight scenes I thought were so awful, and it was like one of those fight scenes where like it's a CGI gamer's dream, where like every hit lands and you see expressions change on every face, and I thought that was fake and stupid. And then like the handheld camera effect, which is all CGI, immediately goes to the kneecaps, and you see him punch out the kneecaps and then like trip them, and then wide pan as 4 people come out. It was just like get over yourself. And also that opening sequence has Post Malone, who is an out of shape Post Malone, beating up a dude who is like 9'14" and just going to town on this guy. And I was like, what? Like, that's the fucking first shot of your movie? So that ruined it for me.
Okay.
And then Conor McGregor, every time you see him, he's going like a little weasel, and I did not like that either.
So here's the funny thing. I actually agree with everything you just said, but I think that those things
Made it
are
fun?
what was no. I think
Make
those,
it fun.
No, I think those things that were purposely done to make it feel as campy and goofy as the original.
I can see that.
So that was my, because yes, no, there's like there are so many scenes throughout the movie where it's like, well, that's fucking stupid, and then you go, but that's what 90s action or you know late 80s action was this goofiness, and it's hard to be bad on purpose and then also be entertaining at the same time. Usually if someone tries to go bad on purpose, it just ends up being bad.
Right.
But no, I do agree with you. Like Post Malone was, but I love Post Malone. So even that very first scene, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Post Malone's a fucking street brawler in this scene. But he's like fat and fucking out of shape and stuff.
Yeah.
But even that, yet again, spoiler alert, the whole mystique of well, shit, these guys haven't seen it, so I don't.
I saw a clip of it.
But basically, like the fact that he doesn't even fight, and the dude's just like, no, fuck that. Like,
right, yeah.
That is very stupid.
It just seemed like they wanted to hang out with Post Malone, you know, like kind of like whenever Taylor Swift is in a movie, they just want to pay Taylor Swift to hang out.
Now, I will
for
say
sure.
the reason I didn't give it a 8 or higher than a 7.5 is the CG is terrible. I mean,
it's really bad.
And I've complained before about how I don't understand where we're getting at now, where we have the best technology available, the people that are most talented at doing this shit, and just garbage coming out that looks like something out of a fucking 2 generation consoles ago video game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the CG is just so obvious. You know, you have a boat flying through the air, and it's like, well, it's hard to get excited that you got a boat flying through the air when you can see it's obviously just some CG bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those movies where it's like we have
hire Tom Cruise.
Too much money to throw into computer graphics, you know.
Tom Cruise can make everything. Yeah, hire Tom Cruise. Your CG will be amazing.
Well, what I seen from a YouTuber that I respect his opinion, from basically what he said, he did a video about a week ago on exactly what I'm talking about. Why is like CG so bad now? Apparently, it's just the movie studios putting unrealistic release dates on stuff, and they're like, well, it's got to be out by now. This is what you get.
Yeah. So, last thing I want to say for this segment, because Fritz, I think you'll. So this week, Christopher McDonald was on a podcast.
Okay.
And he volunteered some information that he was not he did not have permission to volunteer, which turned into a giant fucking announcement that we got this week. So Christopher McDonald, most people might know him as a character named Shooter McGavin.
Shooter.
And he was on a podcast, and he volunteered the information. He says, I just read the second treatment of Happy Gilmore 2.
What?
Right.
And he wasn't supposed to say that. So then Adam Sandler had to go on the Dan Patrick podcast and say, he's like, hey, like, leave him alone. I fucking love him. He wasn't supposed to say it, but now I have to say it. Happy Gilmore 2 is in production for Netflix.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I'm excited and also terrified.
It's going to be good.
I hope they don't pull punches, because that's the only thing I'm worried about is that, you know.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Well, the weird thing is, like, there is shit that comes out now that is, like, the harshest shit you've ever seen, but for some reason it seems like all these remakes just, no matter how hard they went, they always pull the punches and, like, soften them up.
Well, whatever Adam Sandler's up to, I mean, he keep doing it. He's doing a bunch of different movies. The latest one, he's like a spaceman on a ship with a big giant spider. And
I have not seen that movie. Have you watched that movie?
Yeah, I watched it.
What's it called?
Spaceman, I think.
No, I didn't even heard of it.
It's on Netflix.
Yep.
So the thing was, like Dan Patrick asked him, he's like, why were you so hesitant to, like, break the news about this? So this is the first time that he has actually done a sequel of a character that he created.
Yeah.
So he's like, murder mystery, like, that was something that he, like, it was a script that was presented to him. He did it. He did the sequel. So he's never done a sequel of a character he created. So Happy Gilmore 2 is going to be the first time he's ever revisited the character.
And as a fan, you know, growing up in high school, like, his CDs were like the shit and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Growing up, when I heard he's got the Netflix deal with so many movies, I was thinking I'm going to see, you know, The Waterboy 2 or Happy Gilmore 2 or something like that. We never got it. We kept getting serious and whatever.
He made a point, in that interview to say, he's like, people kept saying Happy or Waterboy 2, and he's like, there's no more to tell in that story.
Yeah.
He's like, there's nowhere for me to go. He's like, but Happy Gilmore, he's like, he goes, what happened to him? Like, did he keep playing golf? Did he, you know? So there's more for that story to tell. I think Billy Madison might be a story where there's more to tell about that character. What happened?
And that's one thing that excites me is the fact that he knows he could obviously make a ton of money, whether it was good or not, just off of, you know, re-releasing a Waterboy 2. People are going to watch it, including myself.
Yeah.
I really respect the fact that he's like, no, that story was complete. It doesn't make sense. There's nothing else. There's nowhere else to go. So fuck the money. Let me choose one of my stories that can be extended and make sense.
The Billy Madison sequel would be called Bill Madison.
William
Madison.
William.
That's
William
the third
Jr.
William Madison Jr.
All right. Any other good movies out there that anybody's watched recently you want to bring up?
Yeah, I saw something.
What'd you
What's
see,
that?
Fritz?
I think it came out in like 2002 or something. It's got really, really great reviews. It's got a lot of de-aging, which I think is cool. It's got Diane Keaton and Robert Duvall. It's called The Godfather. Have you guys seen that? It's really weird looking. It was pretty good though. Pretty good. It's got Marlon Brando in it. I don't know how they did that because he's been dead forever.
It's funny that you say that because I actually had never seen Mafia Inc. until just recently.
Oh, yeah.
And that's right there with like the Godfather kind of level. Like it's what 2.5 hours long or something like that. And
they're all like 18 hours long.
but so there's like a lot.
No, I recently watched The Godfather 2, and then I watched the 2020 Francis Ford Coppola reimagining of Godfather 3, which was critically panned, called Godfather Coda: The Death of Michael Corleone, and that was pretty good. I mean, the glaring things that are wrong, obviously, is the absence of Robert Duvall and the presence of Sofia Coppola. But other than that, it was okay.
Hold
you
on.
know,
So
it was not great, but his re-edited version, like he changes the start of he changes the introduction of the movie and he changes the ending slightly.
Wait, okay, so hold up. I'm unprivy to what you're. There's a new Godfather 3.
No, it's something that he re-edited the 1990 movie.
Huh? So it's like a director's cut.
Yeah, it's like a director's cut. Yeah, basically.
Rob Snyder cut.
I haven't, but you said they didn't change much. It's just the start.
No, he changes the introduction of the movie, like the first scene, like the first segment, like the first arrangement, and then the ending.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I like.
Yeah, and that's like 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. So like the original was like 66, 67 split, and this one is like in the 80s, 88, 86.
I mean,
I love the
It's a
Godfather
lot better.
series. I love the Godfather series. So like,
Yeah, you probably won't like it then.
So hold
Sorry.
on, Fritz. I have to bring this over with you on the air. This I haven't laughed this hard in forever. So Heather has been watching Yellowstone, right?
Oh,
yeah, I got to get going here
Okay.
shortly.
Okay, so real quick, I mentioned to Chris at work, I was like, that Heather's watching Yellowstone, and Chris said, I can't watch Yellowstone in my house.
yeah.
What?
Explain
well,
why
yeah,
you
okay,
can't watch Yellowstone.
So I can't watch Yellowstone at my because like I have 3 pugs and they go crazy. And whenever they see animals on TV, like it doesn't matter what type of animal it is,
Yeah.
they bark like crazy, man. And it's
That's
so
awesome.
so
He's like-
loud. So loud, I can't even hear the TV. I can't hear my own voice, and it's like, okay,
He's like, I'm watching Yellowstone. Then a horse comes on the screen and fuck my life.
yeah, all 3 of them just kind of
That
they
sucks.
attack each other, man. It's insane.
So I guess you don't watch Homeward Bound much.
No, or Lion King, or whatever.
Wait a minute,
Braveheart, or whatever.
Animated, even animated animal. That's
Oh
what
yeah, yeah,
What
yeah,
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, Lion King. Oh, if I put on Lion King, oh, this is game over, man.
There's something wrong with your dogs.
They'll be dead asleep and they'll.
They can smell them on the TV. Pumbaa? Mine go crazy with the doorbell, not with stuff on TV.
yeah.
But
Well, our doorbell's about to go off pretty soon because pizza's about to be here.
All
So, all right, Fritz. We're gonna go back to watching WrestleMania. Hey, what's your prediction tonight? Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins versus The Rock and the Bloodline.
Is that for a tag team championship?
It's so if The Rock and Roman Reigns win, then tomorrow night's championship bout between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns will be a Bloodline no holds barred match. If
I have no idea. I haven't watched wrestling in forever now.
If Cody and Seth Rollins win, then the Bloodline will be banned from ringside.
Yeah, they're going to be banned. I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Yeah, of course
here's
not,
the-
because they
here's the-
want people to tune in tomorrow.
They want The Rock to be at ringside tomorrow night. I think
sure.
The Rock and
Can
Roman
you
Reigns
smell what
win
the Rock
tonight.
is cooking?
I think The Rock and Roman Reigns win tonight, so that tomorrow night when Cody does win it and rights the ship and finally becomes the first Rhodes family member to be the WWE champion, he does it with all of the interaction with The Rock and the Bloodline, and he overcomes all that. And Mama Rhodes is at the ringside, and she sees the whole thing happen. And I think Dusty smiles down from heaven like Chubbs with the alligator with one eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Abe Lincoln.
Carl Weathers, RP.
I'm about to pee myself here.
All right, Fritz. Thank you for joining in the conversation.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
it was
Love
fun,
you guys.
bro.
Love
All
you,
right.
Fritz.
Love you, man.
All right, dude. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Hitman Hart, excellence of execution forever. Best there is, best there was, best there ever will be.
Yeah. All right. See you, buddy.
See you, jabroni.
Man.
All right.
Love you.
Brett the Hart, the excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, the best there will be. But
Butt. Who's
But-
butt? Who's butt?
Beavis and
we're
Butthead.
about to go to break, and I think there's only one thing I can think.
Play my pee intro music. I want theme music for my next urination.
You smell what the Rock
Perfect.
is cooking.
You listen to Pop Culture Radio. We'll be right back.
Want to open up a drive-through liquor store that doubles as a notary public and dry cleaner? That's all you, my sons and daughters of liberty. Here at Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery, we've been bottling up freedom for over 6 years, and we encourage every American to embrace their God-given freedom with their lips. And just in time for this crucial election year, be sure to look out for our Devil's Advocate series of handcrafted beauties. We'll have you playing both sides of the fence in no time, with our party-specific fun facts of corruption printed on every bottle. Our Build-A-Wall VIP beer will infuriate your liberal friends, and our cover-up coffee porter will alienate your conservative ones. Because what's more American than becoming a multimillionaire off a drunken idea for an app that tells you what kind of pizza matches your suit? Drinking a Badass Hangry Eagle? That's what. America. Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. America AF.
Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery!
Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. America AF.
Every year, people spend thousands of dollars on pedigreed show-quality dogs. Fancy, right? Now look at your own dog. I'll wait. Feeling like the dollar value of your beloved pooch might be a little lacking? Hi, I'm Charlie Sousa. With my patented formula for canine restoration, my team and I flipped over 800 dogs last year alone. And this year, we hope to double, triple, or even quadruple the value of your domesticated best friend. Paid $100 for your chihuahua at a rescue shelter? We'll take that little shaky son of a bitch and duct tape a spoiler to his hiney, increasing downforce and road traction. Bingo, bango, bongo. That mutt is easily worth his weight in pewter commemorative figurines. It's as easy as that. Has Rex's eyesight started to fail in his twilight years? My system will teach you to prop him up in front of a piano while wearing sunglasses as we pipe in the music of a beloved king of blind piano, Ray Charles. Rex's net worth has just increased by 11%. It's just that easy. Flip That Dog LLC is the only solution you'll need for all your dog estimates, restoration, and reappraisals. Hire us today or buy my new book, Life's a Bitch and Now I'm Rich, by Charles Sousa. Call now. Don't spend money on your pooch. Make it. Flip that dog. Woo!
If you think having fun at the sports game is sitting on your hands, you need to call me, Jake Berman. Hi, I'm Jake Berman, and I've been getting under the skin of professional ball players the world over for decades. And now, I want to teach you how to heckle like the pros. Cheering on your home team away from home? Hey, do they just breed losers here? It's like this place is a toilet bowl. Or trying to impress a date?
Stop.
You are
Just
so
stop. Please
bad.
stop.
You're
Just
such
stop
a
right now.
loser.
I
God, I don't
gotta
know why they even
You know
pay
what?
you.
Hey, don't call.
I'm Jake Berman, and the next time you go to the ballpark, you'll be that guy. Call 415-239-9-878-61515. Again, that's 415-239-9-878-61515. Jake Berman, 415-239-878-61515. I want you to be that guy. 415-239-878-61515. Then pound 10. I'm Jake Berman.
New from the makers of Sicker, the hottest craze in passive messaging technology. Singstagram. You speak it, we sing it. For all the good times.
Congrats on graduating.
Congratulations on your graduation.
And the not so good times.
Sorry to hear about your loss.
Ooh, your
Your grandma's dead.
Sorry for your loss.
When you have a song in your heart, but you can't quite get it out.
New phone, who dis?
I lost my phone.
Or total avoidance.
Can you just let him know I'm not into him?
Stay away from her, she doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Singstagram. Every message can be a song. From the makers of Sicker.
The Blackwell Building. Wednesday, 9:15 a.m.
Why are you standing so close to the printer?
The paper's so warm when it comes out.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one.
Ugh, this place is freezing all the time.
I know, right?
So I'm not the only one?
Ladies, if you have time to be standing around, you certainly have time to be working. Don't you have anything you could be doing right now?
Yeah, like maybe have a core temperature of more than 65 degrees.
It's so cold. I can't type.
I don't know. It seems fine to me. I just get back to work. That's all I want.
I can't.
Someone needs to take charge around here.
Someone needs to light a fire in this bitch. Give me the papers, Alice.
Wait, what?
Men are always telling women what they can and can't do with their bodies. Now they have a stranglehold on the AC.
Hold on. The thermostat is right over there. Literally, I can see it from here. It's 20 feet away. I have no control over that.
Oh, right. It's always somebody else, never you, Harold.
Smash the windows!
You guys realize this is a felony, right?
My nipples could cut diamonds, Harold. Diamonds.
Like, you're going to jail, or at least there's a hefty fine.
Cold as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Did you know male-controlled thermostats are the #1 leading cause of workplace violence? Don't be Harold. Always keep your thermostat set to 82 degrees. It's the only way to stay safe. Take things to a new level of ennui with the first annual French Riviera Games. Events include
cigarette smoking, depressing filmmaking, scouting, esoteric performance art, and moustache. Fun for the whole family.
We will have disinterested mimes that will challenge your child's sense of existential security.
And a bounce house.
A special appearance by over 50 Serge Gainsbourg impersonators.
And Jean Reno.
Check out our Midway games and events. And
Baguettes.
The French Riviera Games.
Where the wine flows like the river Rhone.
Coming to an empty field near you.
The war on vending machines is hitting closer to home. It's hitting the workplace. Salutations! My name is Dr. Patience McCracknuts, PhD. Reap the benefits of healthy living with Dr. McCracknuts' line of tasty vending comestibles. And because Dr. McCracknuts knows a thing or two about those mid-afternoon doldrums and lethargy, we have started dispersing vitamin B12 syringes in all of our vending machines. Lift your spirits and carry on, ladies and gents. Your hunger just met its worst nightmare. Dr. McCracknuts.
Coming to a vending machine near you.
Hey, I'm world-famous radio personality, Pinkman. You may remember me from your radio. I'm here to tell you about the newest app craze. It's called Pinky Man Go. Using the power of augmented reality, Pinky Man Go allows you to find real-life objects in the real world. Wow.
I got loose changies. It was under the couch.
Nice. You can trade that in for Pinky points, and then I can buy chips.
Phone chargeroo. Oh my god. It was just there.
You just unlocked a side quest. Now go find my phone.
Okay.
Guys, I just found Carkeezy.
Perfect. I'm late for work anyway. Everyone get out of my apartment. Douchebags.
Pinky Man Go!
I love Pokemon Go.
From the makers of Sicker. Hi.
Just in time for the political season, PP Boy Records presents Ragtime Election Time. a collection of only the finest political parody songs, featuring Killary and the Clintones with their version of the Deleted Emails Blues.
Deleted email blues. Thank you.
And the hit single Trump Dumps by the Trump Tonights.
I'm in the dumps because today Donald Trump's got this election all in a spin.
I would be remiss to not mention the Bernie Sanders Should Have Been Nominated with their smash hit, Bernie Sanders Should Have Been Nominated.
What's got you so agitated? What's got you so agitated? What's got you so agitated?
Bernie Sanders should have been nominated!
Ragtime election time, only on PP Boy Records. Get political with funny.
For centuries, humans have pondered their place in the cosmos, waiting for proof of alien life. Until now.
Wow. Are you watching this?
Hello! Testing!
Incredible. Incredible.
We listened. For the first time, they have made contact. We are not alone.
Feels good to get this thing off, this helmet, yeah? I think they just ripen it, you know? I've been fighting in this thing. Fighting in this thing since Pluto. You know what that smells like? Fighting in this thing, it's just recycling in my helmet here. How you doing?
But were we ready?
France now leaving the European Union, that makes 12. Oh, the humanity.
Hey, come here, pull my finger. Come on, pull my finger. I'm cooking up some hot chili here. Come here, come on, pull my finger. I got a hot one in the tube. Come on, pull it. Hi, Mr. President.
Can humanity survive?
He can't be intelligent life.
Had we built that damned wall.
Tune in to Fartificial Intelligence, only on Orlando's Super TV 3. You've seen the phenomenon of making a murderer. Now it's time to go a bit deeper. Super TV 3 now brings you Making a Shoplifter, the documentary tale of a man accused of an unspeakable crime.
Hey, Han.
I'm sad.
Oh, yeah?
No.
You know, just try to think of the good times, huh?
It's been 56 minutes. I still have to pee.
Oh.
Yeah, they let me go once. I've had a great pop since then.
You know you're not allowed to have those sugar pops.
No. WrestleMania's next week.
Don't worry, okay? Your pops is taping it.
Hulk is gonna make a comeback. He's just misunderstood.
New witnesses.
I saw him with the bag of buggles. I knew exactly what he's doing.
Drama unfurled.
I've worked here for 16 years and we've never had bugles.
The riveting drama.
Have you guys seen my buddy? What got the witch fingers? Been waiting for like 54 minutes.
Evidence mishandled.
Well, have you tested the evidence?
We always test the evidence.
Yes, but have you tested it for hot fries?
We generally don't test for hot fries. I plead the fifth.
Making a Shoplifter, only on Super TV 3.
Coming soon to the parking lot of a mid-level amphitheater near you, it's the Out of Touch Music Festival. Do you like spending the entire day in the hot sun thinking, oh yeah, I remember them. They toured for over 30 years and now you'll wait over 30 minutes to hear that one song. They couldn't replicate their initial success, but they didn't break up. Each act guaranteed to have at least one original member. The Out of Touch Music Festival. It's not that new music is bad or you're too old. It's both.
Sunday, we bring you the first politically correct monster truck rally. Unless, of course, you find that to be inconvenient, in which case we'll have a matinee on Tuesday. Featuring such non-offensive sports vehicles as appropriately sized foot, mild-mannered canine, funeral service worker, and son of funeral service worker, who, although slightly younger, still gets paid a living wage. And current DC Truck Rally champion, I'm okay with our country having a black president. Price admission includes the entire seat, but you'll only need the edge. Sunday. Try to respect the wishes of our neighbors and keep the noise down. Do you handle sensitive information across your servers, but hate taking the responsibility of serious repercussions if they're mishandled? Introducing Hillary Mail. It's like Snapchat for national secrets.
My ex must have accidentally sent me nudes.
What? No way.
Should I open it?
Let me see. Yeah.
No way, Jose. Or en español, soy tu abuelita.
Nothing sticks on Hillary, and it shouldn't stick on you.
I just emailed my boss and told him off.
Aren't you worried you'll be fired?
Nope.
I mean, you're gonna be fired.
I got Hillary Mail.
Mike emailed awfully late.
I stand with you if you stand with me, regardless of what you stand for.
Hillary Mail. For when you just want to do whatever you want to do.
Yesterday's realities are today's fantasies. Hey, I'm Hetty Violet, caretaker of Astor Farms, Florida's newest and oldest rentable bed and breakfast. Astor Farms hasn't been updated nor upgraded since its construction in 1845. With no running water or power, you'll be able to live like your ancestors did, but on today's dime. If these testimonials don't sway you, nothing will.
June 12th, 2014. My wits are failing me. I feel a constant hunger for the unattainable, and a thirst that cannot be quenched. I feel the presence watching me in the darkness. A creature, a trapped soul, somehow dodging the light of this flickering candle. By sunrise, I fear my life. Maybe an extreme danger.
How about this fine how do you do?
April 4th, 2016. The rations of hardtack are too damn stale. Cracked my front teeth in great pain. Salt pork for lunch tasted rotten. Too much salt. I told that woman not to heavy-hand the salt, but she did just to spite me. Oh God, is she trying to kill me?
Live yesterday's life today at Astor Farms. We'll get the bedroll ready for you.
Tonight on Orlando's Super TV 3, from the producers of Naked and Enlightened, we bring you the social experiment of the century, Pop Swap.
Who's got the TV? Who's got the batteries for the remote?
That is the remote for the Himalayan salt rock lamp.
Salt rock? What the hell is
We don't have a TV in
No
here.
TV.
That,
Yes, we have a TV. I worked 30 years for. We have a
Get
TV.
in tune with, the root chakra.
I got my chakras. My doctor prescribes them. Rhonda, you're talking nonsense.
Actually, I have an Earth name, and
Your
that
what
is
name?
Rabbit Fox.
The what?
Watch what happens when millennials meet their new grandpas.
I'm so hungry. This sandwich bread tastes like pride bread.
Grandpa, what are you doing? Put it down. That's not your food. That's my food. It's gluten-free.
Yeah?
Do you know what a gluten is?
I know what gluten's are.
I'm gluten-free.
You damn right you're gluten-free, 'cause me and all of my friends, we stopped at gluten.
No, you didn't.
Sure I did.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't.
Yeah?
You did not.
The glutens, they were coming out of the woodworks. They were Tommy, and Tommy was from Kansas City, so we called him KC. Right behind me was Tex. He was from Baltimore, so there we were.
When Generation Y mingles with Generation What?
All right, see you in a week, Pops.
Huh?
No, not you.
How you dull face?
Hey, you get your mangy
Boys.
mitts off of my granddaughter.
You're not my granddaughter.
Don't you
Your
tell
mitts
me what to do.
This is damaging me emotionally.
Who? The greatest generation in human history faces their greatest challenge. Pop Swap, only on Orlando's Super TV 3.
Ready? Nope. Too late. Ready? Up.
I'm Sergeant Barkus Clayton. In the 2 decades of my professional career in Central Florida, nothing has twisted up my gut more than the cowards who've taken the baby swans from Lake Eola. The poor mother goose calls day and night for her babies, and now she's calling me. The so-called Signet Caper is nothing more than a depraved, hollow individual seeking out the most innocent life form to torment and terrorize. I vow to track these suspects down using force if I must. If you're the one who did this heinous crime, me and the crime ender's gonna find you. Only a jackass would do something that stupid. Or maybe you don't have a brain in that ugly head of yours. If that's the case, I can't help you. But I will find you. And maybe, if you turn yourself in, I'll go easy on you. But rest assured, Central Florida, Sergeant Barkus Clayton will be vigilant, ever present, gun in hand and law on my side. I will not lose this fight. And you can take that to the bank of Lake Eola.
Looking for professional installation for that fence? Don't want to do it yourself? Look no further than Fence Crafter, Central Florida's newest and coolest wall building company. If you're like me, you want a yard wall built exactly for your personality, and Fence Crafter will absolutely do it for the least amount of money. If it's important to you, we'll do it, guaranteed. Custom painting, 3D print renderings, and free shipping is the Fence Crafter way of business. Call or find us on social media for your free estimate. Fence Crafter.
From FitCore, the latest development in sports rehydration technology. Boston Sports Chowder. You lead an active lifestyle, and you love a hearty chowder. FitCore's patented ergonomically designed chowder flagon effectively replenishes vital body chowders lost during a hard workout. Creamy, powerful, piping hot.
Boston Sports Chowder. Get you off of the bench and back in the game.
You fellow wenches, are you looking for a buccaneer to bed? Or a first to swab your poop deck? Well, no one should have to face scurvy alone. Visit piratesonly.com. Think of the pirate possibilities, such as Clamdigger 69.
I'm Clamdigger 69. I have plenty of toys and eccentric things in Davy Jones's locker, if you know what I mean. Again, that's Clamdigger 69.
But let's not forget about Make My Roger Jolly.
I'm Make My Roger Jolly. Allow me to be the first one to truly discover your booty. I Make My Roger Jolly.
Pirate 542.
Arr, arr, arr.
And Cabin Swain too.
Hey, don't forget about me. I'm Cabin Swain too. You can come and frolic around my mizzenmast. I'm Cabin Swain too.
Find your buried treasure at piratesonly.com, where X marks the spot.
Orlando's Super TV3 presents a real-world comedy filmed in front of a live studio audience. Locker Room Talk Live. Let's see what the boys get themselves into this week.
Make sure there's plenty of towels in there for when the racquete ball game is over with.
We gotta mop the shower real good this week. I know they go and pee in there.
That's not pee, though.
That not pee, though?
Hey, I just checked my 401k on the way down here. I'm rolling in it, Bobby. I bet you let me grab her by the p***, huh? Yowza! You should be so lucky I get my hands on your mother's you son of a bitch.
Holy moly.
You goddamn you have offended me, sir.
Hey, put some
I'll
pants
stuff
on.
you back in there like a goddamn bowling ball.
Oh, yeah? Well, your mother has the size of her and if you don't like it, you can take it and shove it way up your... Stop touching him.
I'm the stork. Your mother. I'm the stork.
Oh, they're horsing around for real. Oh.
Tune in at 8 to see what people are willing to accept this week. Locker Room Talk, tonight at 8, only on Orlando's Super TV3.
Baseball, apple pie, your grandmother's fried chicken. These are great institutions of the American dream. And let us not forget another icon of the greatest country on earth, a German-style Mexican imitation lager. Now that's America. Here at Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery, we've been bottling up freedom for over 6 years, and we encourage every American to embrace their God-given freedom with their lips. Want to work as a pedicab driver and play Pokemon Go all day while enjoying one of our Imperial Cuck Stouts? The Badass Hangry Eagle says, "You do you, brah brah." Literally, we trained one. It says that. America. Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. America AF.
Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery!
Imagine the opulence of Broadway captured via video. Behold, the future of Broadway is no longer confined to Manhattan. Introducing Super TV3's latest production, Hamilton the Musical. Yes, Hamilton the Musical will take you on a tanned journey through the eyes of arguably this generation's greatest actor, George Hamilton. Written in a sing-song fashion, George Hamilton speaks about his upbringing.
Born in Memphis, Tennessee, in 1939. A terribly handsome baby. Thank you.
George Hamilton offers us his greatest asset in his singing voice, like this song called
It's Like Love at First Bite,
and gives crippling insight into the dark side of Hollywood.
Susan St. James has halitosis. Take that one to the bank. Thank you.
George Hamilton is George Hamilton in Hamilton the Musical.
And I says to him, I says, you know, I was in The Godfather. The bad one. Kentucky Fried Chicken in my hand, in my mouth, and in my hand.
Only on Orlando's Super TV3.
From PP Boy Records, the 28th installment of the #1 compilation, bringing your favorite songs from the early 21st century. Now that's what I call dubstep. Featuring artists like DJ Schmutz, Duckhead, 28 Punch Monkey, and Andy Templeton. For example, who could forget this ditty? And of course, this heartwarming toe tapper. Do you remember dancing with your best girl to this one? It's a blast from the past, from your bar mitzvah. Nothing says Mazel Tov quite like this. Now that's what I call dubstep. Only on PP Boy Records. It's been called this year's sleeper hit. Prime time tomorrow on Orlando's Super TV3.
Where's the girl, Miero?
I'm afraid you'll have to try a little harder, Hernandez.
Where did you pull her? She's too big to fit in these drawers. And she's made of bony skin, no invisible matter. So I know she cannot be standing right here.
Very clever, detective. But not clever enough.
¿Por qué, Miero? She's just a girl. A closet-sized girl. Dios mío, there's a closet door right here.
Oh, no. No, don't open that door!
Carrie DeLipschitz and Jim Mahoney star in Milfana Hernandez, Detective MILF. Only on Orlando's Super TV3.
After I got food poisoning from hamburger paste at McFrugal's, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $6,900 for me. Thanks, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Cinnamon. I was honored to recover $6,900 for Cinnamon after her severe food poisoning, and I'd be willing to help you too. I've graduated from an accredited law school and passed an intensive examination in the state of Florida. If you've been given a raw deal from food paste, simply go to askthecrab.com. With Crab Newberg, you've got a case.
We've all been there. You thought you had a great idea for a dispatch, but it just wasn't good.
This is Cobra Kid. Just checking in.
Sure, it's hard to be original.
What up, C-Lane? Sabrina, I love you, duh. Sean, you're a dick.
You try writing a joke while you're using a weed whacker.
Rector! Ha! I damn near killed him!
Can I get a magnet?
Embrace the fellowship of the 95%ers support group.
Wiggle, wiggle. Pop, pop.
Remember, you are the 95%. So maybe they have the problem. You've seen the phenomenon of making a murderer. Now it's time to go a bit deeper. Super TV3 now brings you Making a Shoplifter, the documentary tale of a man accused of an unspeakable crime.
Do you know why we brought you in?
No.
Oh, you know what you did?
No.
You stole something.
I ain't stole nothing.
What was it?
I ain't stole nothing.
Yes, you did.
I bought this with 2 quarters. I had them the whole time.
What did you steal?
Nothing.
The riveting drama.
I don't know who planted them crumbs on me, but they don't want me out of this security booth.
The shocking admission.
Hey, hon.
Yeah?
What you doing?
Nothing.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah? Well?
I don't know.
Yeah?
You know.
Well, what they got you there for?
Yeah, I've been sitting here about around 18 minutes. Ma, I really have to pee.
At the mall?
Drama unhinged.
We have the evidence, the surveillance tape. Your Honor, he stole a bag of bugles.
I hate bugles.
Sir, you are currently wearing bugles on your fingers.
Playing witch fingers don't make me guilty. I just like to have a good time.
In a new 18-part series, Making a Shoplifter. Don't miss a single second. Only on Super TV3. Tonight at 9 on Orlando's Super TV3. She's a nun with a secret past.
I must confess, I've never ever taken confession, never.
He's a 12-year-old genius who plays by his own rules.
Oh, DDoS hack of NORAD. Child's play. First, soccer practice.
Together, they are Penguin and the Rookie.
It's never gonna work, rookie. That's what my mom said about birth control.
2 paths, 1 journey, where salvation and puberty collide.
Defuse the bomb already, honey. I can still catch happy hour. Chill out, you old bird. I have 15 seconds and 10 are for boobies.
Start the habit. Penguin and the Rookie on Orlando's Super TV3.
After being laid off, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $2.1 million from me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Joe. I was honored to recover $2.1 million for Joe after he was fired from his job, and I'd be willing to help you too. I've graduated from an accredited law school and passed an intensive examination in the state of Florida. No one has the right to treat you like dirt, but if they do, I will make them pay. Simply go to askthecrab.com and see what Crab Newberg can do for you.
Have you ever been hungry? Boy knows I have. And sometimes you just don't know where to go. That's why I started Steve's House of Food, where you can get all your favorite foods. Located in my house, Steve's House of Food has all your favorite foods like chicken, nacho, beef, bean, beets, bread, pan-seared foie gras with a Merlot reduction served on polenta, and snacks. Steve's House of Food, where your favorite foods are now also my favorite foods as well. Please come to my house. Please.
I often wonder what kind of a future we're gonna leave behind for the children, you know?
Hey, John.
Howdy, Belle. You alright?
This is John. He's been a Continental truck driver for over 35 years.
They said, basically, you can't have the trees no more, can't chop them. There ain't none left, which I know is false. I pass them by every day, driving.
Recent congressional hearings have decimated his trucking routes, carrying precious timber from Washington State to Washington, D.C.
They call it damaging the earth. What about me? I need to feed my kids, and that's by driving a truck filled with lumber. The future concerns me right now, if I have enough money to feed my kids, yeah?
Environmental groups are petitioning against American jobs at an alarming rate, citing global climate change on so-called deforestation. Tell your state senator that American jobs are more important than trees. The planet can wait. John can't.
This message paid for by Americans for Work.
The twilight years are the best years of your life.
But you might not know that if you're just watching TV.
Hi, I'm host Chris Christopher.
And I'm Neil Scheinfeld. Getting older offers insightful commentary and wisdom to those of you enjoying your last years.
We understand you have, at best, 4 more years left. Getting older shows old people, not unlike yourself, doing things exceptionally better than you.
Drop us a line to be featured on the next episode, and do it quickly, sooner rather than later.
Time is a precious thing, and so is tuning in to Getting Older.
After a local Ponzi scheme pulled the wool over my eyes, attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover my life savings, $36,000. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Chet. I was honored to recover over $40,000 for Chet after a local gym took him for a dumbbell, and I'd be willing to help you too. I've graduated from an accredited law school and passed an intensive examination in the state of Florida. Ponzi schemes are illegal. You don't need 2 other friends to tell you. Visit AskTheCrab.com. That's crab with a K, and you've got a case.
After spilling a hot beverage on my pants, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $14,000 for me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
However, I specialize in only one area, you. Go to AskTheCrab.com and see what Crab Newberg can do for you. With Crab Newberg, you've got a case.
After my grunkle misdiagnosis, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $140,000 for me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Valentino. I was honored to recover $140,000 for Valentino, and I'd be willing to help you too. Grunkle is a very serious congenital condition. If you've been misdiagnosed, go to AskTheCrab.com.
After being laid off, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $2.1 million from me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Joe. I was honored to recover $2.1 million for Joe after he was fired from his job, and I'd be willing to help you too. I've graduated from an accredited law school and passed an intensive examination in the state of Florida. No one has the right to treat you like dirt, but if they do, I will make them pay. Simply go to AskTheCrab.com and see what Crab Newberg can do for you.
After my illiteracy prevented me from reading the slippery when wet sign, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover me $50,000. Thanks, Mr. Newberg. This is not a political ad. If it were a political ad, you would know, because it would begin with dark and somber music as I talk about the person I don't want you to vote for, like this. Also, I would drop my voice a little to sound more ominous as I tell you things about the candidate that are designed to scare you about the future if they were elected. Facts are not important here because I'm just trying to manipulate your feelings. But I don't want to end there. Now I want to make you feel good. So we'll switch to more upbeat music here, as I now tell you the person for whom I want you to vote for. Again, facts are not important here. We will just say things like our candidate will provide better schools, and lower taxes, and puppies and kittens for all. Finally, if this were a political ad, you would hear a statement about who is paying for this, like a political action committee, which raises millions of dollars from the very wealthy with hopes of getting you to vote for the candidate that they think will benefit them the most. The Phillips File is responsible for the content of this ad about the making of a political ad.
her can, but her won't on my watch. I'm pilot Anthony Migliardio, founder of the only socially funded company that destroys hurricanes. Each year, hurricanes obliterate lives, property, and taxpayers' money. But I can solve this problem. Her won't stops any hurricane in any error-prone computer projection by detonating one simple, safe-tested nuclear bomb in the very center of the eye of the storm. Sound risky? After serving despite a dishonorable discharge, I've managed to sneak out with this bad boy. That's the sound of a 40-year-old floppy disk loaded with top-secret codes. Stop listening to phony pseudoscientists of climate change, and let's take back our planet. Only with Hura won't.
Mr. Migliario will neither confirm nor deny the possession of top-secret nuclear codes. Hura won't. Patent pending, not endorsed by the Better Business Bureau. Mr. Migliario pleads the fifth.
Ginkgo Kielbasa, from the people who brought you Energy Brat, comes a taste you'll never forget.
Ginkgo Kielbasa!
The first time you met the love of your life and the smell of the air. It's a Me Too memory miracle!
Ginkgo Kielbasa!
Overcoming the rival team, and the first time you won the game. Listen to that crowd.
Ginkgo Kielbasa!
The first time you couldn't pay rent and the taste of delicious ramen noodles. Ginkgo Kielbasa, the meat you'll remember.
You enjoying the game? It's a nice day. A little hot.
God, Dad, shut up already.
What are they saying? God, I can't make that out. I'm trying to. I mean, we should chant along.
You're
but
gonna embarrass me.
I'm just trying to sing along.
At a soccer match, but feeling a little left out. We've all been there before. If this is your first time watching soccer, we can help with the new app, Soccer Dad. With Soccer Dad, our patented algorithm will scan the crowd to pair it with your local team's custom songs. Turns into
your sock has a hole.
Wow, that sounds a lot less aggressive than them.
Or what about this classic?
Your neighbors drive a car.
Hey, our neighbors do drive a car.
You are so stupid, Dad. I hate you.
I'm just trying to be your friend.
Soccer Dad. We can't make your kids like you, but we'll try. From the makers of Sicker.
In a world of journalistic excellence,
Can I get your opinion?
comes a man with no formal training.
How do you feel about Kraft Newberg?
This is Fritz on the Street.
In this town, used to be you didn't have to lock your doors at night. Nowadays, you can't even leave a magnet on your car. I've seen the devil in a man's eye before. Have you or anyone you know been scarred by magnet theft?
Well, you know, I sure wish there was somebody we could trust, you see.
Well, then you called the right number. The safe recovery of your magnet gets my ticker thumping. I'm Magnet PI, and I won't sleep until you can.
Now, from Future Entertech comes the latest killer app, Sicker, taking care of your tomorrow, today. Call in sick while avoiding accountability.
I couldn't believe it. I had this super hot guy stay over, and I just couldn't even. All I had to do was answer a few simple prompts.
Dear boss, with my deepest regrets, I, Angela, am unable to perform my duties today due to...
No, I'm sick. Stomach, headache. I'm sick.
Sincerely,
Angela.
Sicker's patent-pending algorithm is designed to get you a hassle-free day off whenever you need it.
I woke up with a case of anal glaucoma. You know, I couldn't see my ass going to work today. Let me tell you, sick is a real life changer.
Dear boss, with my deepest regrets, I, am unable to perform my duties today due to...
Johnny, you gotta get her here. See what this app does. All right, let me get a shot. Shot for everybody.
Sincerely,
Sicker, taking care of your tomorrow, today.
If you want to live your best life, you need to call me, Jake Berman. My life revolves around sports, but maybe yours doesn't. That's why I'm introducing the Jake Berman Betterment Program. Let's hear from a few satisfied customers.
He's changed my life. His classes, they mean everything to me.
Excuse me,
You
sorry.
need something?
Cheryl, I'm gonna need those reports on my desk that we talked about by 5.
Do you see my lips move? I am talking to
I'm sorry, I
a
didn't realize
friend.
that you were talking to
Can't
someone.
you see I'm talking to someone?
But don't take my word for it.
Jake's teachings really helped me process the death of my grandfather.
Here we are to honor this man who loved immensely, who held tightly, who caressed
Hey,
gently.
come on. Is this a wake or a wake me up? Wrap it up, buddy. Come on. I'm Jake Berman. And the next time you wake up, you'll be that guy. Call 415-2399. 878-61515. I want you to live your best life. Call 415-2399. 878-61515. Then pound 10. I'm Jake Berman.
Education can be the most important decision of your life. So why not invest your life savings on one of the best? Altamont College. Welcome home. This above-average college will help you decide if college is your calling. Whether you're a doctor or physician, a teacher or librarian, a farmhand or otherwise, Altamont College, let us wow you with promises.
Builder's Blocks! Hey, I'm Shay, owner of Builder's Blocks. We get it. January, New Year's resolutions? No one has time for that. Right now at Builder's Blocks with a Z, Central Florida's most ripped gym, we pay you. We literally will pay you and you won't have to work. It's simple. Join and bring 2 friends. Sound easy? It is. We'll even pay you more if those friends bring friends. Stay swole with the pros, only at Builder's Blocks. Discounts of pre-approved groups of 5 or more.
I'm Julian Assange, owner of Julian Assange's Sausage House, located at Flat 3B in the Embassy of Ecuador in London. If you can't get enough of hundreds of thousands of leaked emails about banal topics of insignificance, at least fill up on me sausage. And for dessert, enjoy a conspiracy in 3 delicious flavors. Crooked Clinton coconut, don't deport me bro mango, and hacker's surprise. No surprise here, it's criminally good. Haha. Julian Assange's Sausage House, in the Embassy of Ecuador in London. Help pay for me cost of living. Free sausage to Swedes.
Life's not fair! Have you felt neglected? Have your needs been denied? We are currently bringing a class action lawsuit against the news junkie. Have you been denied any of the following? Magnet, shirt, bumper sticker, $50 gift card, badge, chat room impunity, live trivia complaints, self-validation, or otherwise. If you've been wronged, please don't delay. Take back what should have been yours. Join the ASCII class action lawsuit today.
Do you like pudding? I mean, really like pudding? Have we got the palace for you? Built on repurposed Native American lands, Pudding Palace boasts the most name brands and well-known traditional gelatins from every country on Earth. Our Yelp reviewers speak for themselves. What about you there in the sweatpants?
My mom drops me off like twice a week. It's awesome. I'm 45.
And what about you, little lady?
I came here looking for love. I found pudding.
Hey, buddy, what's your favorite part of the Pudding Palace?
Sneeze guards. Talk about elegance. I felt like I was in an actual palace.
All right, I see a bit of a line. Good. Okay, getting kind of busy here. Let's just go and see what's going on around the corner over here. And hey, sweetheart, what do you think of Pudding Palace?
I never knew pudding could be.
Welcome back to Pop Culture Radio. Woo! We took a long break because we have some disturbing news to announce to everybody. The Rock won. The Rock and Roman Reigns beat Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins.
Spoiler alert.
In the main event of WrestleMania Saturday night, which means that tomorrow night it will be a Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns title match. Bloodline rules. Which I don't know what that means.
No, I was going to say, what does that mean?
It means there's going to be no disqualifications. The Rock and the rest of the Bloodline, which is Solo Sikoa and Jey Uso, will be at ringside with Paul Heyman, which means that Cody will have a whole bunch of guys outside the ring fucking with him the whole time he tries to beat Roman Reigns. And I think there's only one person I can think of that I want to call and see how they feel about this.
Is this a 90-year-old person?
Are you calling Derek?
No. Call my grandmother. We gotta wish her a happy birthday anyway. And we'll say The Rock won that match just for her.
He dedicated it to her in the ring afterwards.
You know what? She might have went home with somebody.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, Grandma. Are you there? I'm going to count to 3. You need to answer the phone. 1, 2, 3. Well, it works with the boy. All right, Grandma. You must be out with a hot date, hot man, on the eve of your 90th birthday. I'm here at the radio show with everybody. Say hi to her.
Happy
birthday.
Hello.
Bushy's here. Mr. Whiskers, he really wants to talk to you.
Hey, how you doing, Grandma?
But obviously you're still out having a party, and
Happy birthday.
I hope he's a gentleman to you, whoever you bring home. I don't know. Anybody want to say anything else?
Yeah, I hope that the guy that she took home has like a,
Viagra.
Yeah.
I hope he's working with a lot downstairs. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Obviously, she's passed out or still with him. So one of the two. So she had a good night.
You guys are terrible people.
Happy 90th birthday, Grandma. I'll call you again tomorrow when it's actually your birthday.
Right when I'm about to hang up, she's going, hello.
Are you there? No, she's not there.
That's nice.
All right, Grandma. I'll talk to you later.
It's worth a shot, right?
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
All right.
Yeah, well.
Well, hopefully that makes her laugh.
Or, hey, maybe she died.
God damn it.
You should wait for me to hang up before you say that.
Oh, whoops. I hope not, Grandma, because you're 90 years old. And
I already hung up.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you for
that's not on her answer machine.
I don't really hope she dies, but if it happens, she's 90. So
Old people
it's
die.
not unexpected.
Part of life, So.
Yeah, she remembers the when there wasn't commercial air flight.
I mean, if I'm her, I'm like begging for it at this point.
You're not her, and you're begging for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm already like right there. Like,
well, hey, she was born in 1934. That's so long ago. I have a couple things on here. I was going to ask her whether she was older than this or younger than this. A couple things here. The Dust Bowl. Do you remember when that happened in the Midwest? When
I don't remember, but I know what it is.
Well, you know what it is. All right.
Yeah.
Is my grandmother old older than the Dust Bowl, or is the Dust Bowl older than my grandmother?
Dust Bowl is older than your grandmother.
1 year older. 1
Yeah.
year older than us. 1934. The Social Security Act. Do you think my grandmother is older than that?
She's older than that.
Yo.
She is. Yeah, 1935 that came out. All right. This one I was a little shocked at. Donald Duck. Donald Duck, older than my grandmother or younger than my grandmother?
Donald Duck is younger than your grandmother.
No, actually, he's older. He
Really?
prepared
Yeah.
first in the beginning of 1934. Just a few
Oh,
months.
okay, okay.
A few months,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh, jeez, I don't know. I had a bunch of things here. Here's a dozen eggs. How much does a dozen eggs cost now? Like $5? $6?
$3.20 something.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? It's like
I thought it'd be more. I don't
$4.
know.
Yeah, $4 or $5 usually. I thought.
90?
But no, I lie because I always buy the 18 pack.
Right,
That's why-
right.
That's why
yeah.
I'm thinking that.
Well, 90 years ago,
6 cents.
38 cents. And that is
my God.
that is equivalent to $7.22 today.
So
Oh, wow.
yeah, so it was actually costing them more. Even
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
so, yeah.
White bread. 1 pound of white bread.
A pound. Who buys bread by the pound?
I guess they did back in the 30s. That's
That's a lot
like
of bread,
like
right?
5 cents. I don't know.
8 cents. You're close.
You're in the neighborhood.
I mean, how much is a loaf though? How many loaves does it take to make a pound?
I don't know. Yeah, there's
12?
Yeah.
12 loaves of bread? Who eats that?
How about
That's what I'm saying, dude. Think about it. A pound of a loaf of bread
Bunch
weighs
of
nothing.
Mexicans.
It's like it's like 2 ounces.
Sliced
Not
bacon.
that I know.
A pound of sliced bacon.
No, I buy bacon by the pound.
Oh God.
How much does it cost now?
Back then,
42 cents.
I want to say like 3 cents.
No, that man's right on the money. 41 cents.
Really?
I know bacon.
I thought bacon was.
I
Don't
thought,
question me about bacon.
yeah, I
again.
know bacon. I know bacon so well. I know about bacon before I was born.
I thought bacon was like trash meat back then, though.
Yeah, but
Like,
still
like
tastes
Ron
good.
Swanson over here. Okay.
That's like I just seen this whole big article on Facebook. I think I even shared it that lobster used to be considered like the trash food up in like Maine and stuff.
Oh yeah, it was like the cockroach of the sea.
Yeah, I was like,
It
oh,
is a
we
cockroach.
don't eat
I
this.
love
Here, we'll
lobster,
give it to
though.
the servants.
And then finally, 10 pounds of potato, a 10-pound bag of potatoes, 19 cents. So, anyway, it was a different world back then.
Eat a
And
lot of French fries.
yeah, so okay, I was born in '79. So in 2069 is basically like what she's like the time frame for
gotcha.
us to her equivalent.
What, you've done
20s?
2069s?
What?
No, if we make it to 2069, we'll be 90 basically.
Yeah, that's what I'll be 90. I'm
I
going
will
on
be
that.
90 in 2067.
2067.
Yeah.
Man, do you think this is a little morbid? Do you think we're going to make it to 90?
No.
Wait.
I'm
no,
I'll
no.
tell you now.
No,
I'm
it'll be
not.
2068.
What
Sorry,
year?
yeah.
What year? Were you?
78, yeah.
So, yeah,
I'll be
68. Yeah, minus
2068, yeah.
2082. I'll be 90.
I'm really hoping we get famous like the next year or two because I'm only making it the next like 5 years and I'm out.
You're like, I need my next 5 years to be awesome.
I got a 5-year plan, and even if it works out, I'm still out.
This story still ends in death.
Yeah.
Every story.
Because I'm
ends with
either I'm gonna go out on top, or I'm gonna go out because I'm not on top.
That's what she said.
I mean, I'm either going to go out on top or I'm going to go out on top of a van from the 4th floor while the news cameras are shooting.
I'm gonna go out on top of a shark.
All right.
On top of a shark.
Yes.
P. Diddy? Is that what?
well,
I'm going to go out trying to fuck a shark.
That yet
That
again,
one-
P.
that one
Diddy.
hurt.
I bet you P. Diddy has fucked a shark.
Go. Before we get to the wrapping cap and wrapping it up with Bushy,
Okay.
tell me about this P. Diddy thing. I know P. Diddy is supposed. Hold on, he's supposed to be like a Walmart version rapper. Like everybody is safe to listen to him, right?
No, I wouldn't say
He's
that.
like Will Smith that fucked a bunch of people.
All right, so no, Diddy more is a producer, than anything. He produces the music more than he raps. P. Diddy doesn't really rap or really never rapped much. He did like a verse here and there.
He
like,
just dances to the song to songs made by the Police with a beat behind it.
that makes sense. Anything weird.
Every breath you take.
From now on, after what's happened, anytime anybody says anything weird, you'd be like, "Oh, he's being like Diddy."
All right.
So basically, what happened is that the feds raided both his L.A. and
Miami.
Yeah, his Miami and L.A. estates at the same exact time, synchronized raids, across the country. They arrested his kids, and he's currently on the run, and nobody really knows where he is. There's a few theories.
8 hours ago, they said he was right back in Miami at his
Did
house.
they get him?
He's chilling out like nothing's going on.
No.
That's what it said.
I highly doubt that. Just for the fact that so many accusations have come at him recently that are so horrific. If they're not true, somebody of his status with his money would have crazy defamation lawsuits going on right now.
Would have dispelled that.
Yeah, 100%. And instead, there's like settlements that he's come to recently, and then there's like other people that he didn't come with settlements to. And
this is from the Mirror, but 6 hours ago they posted P. Diddy relaxes by his Miami pool after son hits out on sexual assault claims.
His son gets out?
I guess. Hits out is what
I
it
don't
says.
know. So I will say this: they're saying sex trafficking, but apparently the laws.
He gave him a bus pass, so it wasn't trafficking.
Well, no, but it, apparently laws.
He's the only one who got
I got it.
So I don't know exactly because I don't know all the laws surrounding sex trafficking and their little nuances and stuff. But I've heard the people that are kind of like in the know, the rap YouTubers that I've seen, are saying that they're saying sex trafficking, but it kind of is more akin to just like Diddy hiring prostitutes for people he knows. But that doesn't go into all the stuff about him possibly having sex with Justin Bieber and
Wait, what?
paying other people. Oh, I mean, they brought.
What the?
Yeah, they're saying that Diddy had sex with Justin Bieber and that T.I. was involved in something, and there's pictures of him making out with P. Diddy. And
that makes sense. He said, "I'll grab you by the collar quick." That's what he was doing. It was Justin Bieber. He was grabbing him by the collar, like make him.
Well, and it's hard because you never know when something crazy happens, like what all to believe and what not to believe. But it's not looking good just on the facts. Like I said, that if with everything that's coming at Diddy, you would think there would be defamation lawsuit crazy right now.
Right.
If at least some
if
of
it
this
was
shit
bullshit.
wasn't true.
Right.
And then, by the way, the feds don't just simultaneously raid two
Both
of your
of your
houses
houses.
in different
If
states
you're
at
not
the
doing-
same
if you're not
time.
doing anything
The
wrong,
feds don't do
right.
anything until you're done for, just so
Yeah,
you know.
exactly, yeah.
Once the feds come for you, it's over.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
once
like
once,
you're screwed. You're-
once you
yeah.
have an indictment, it's
Yeah,
because
the-
they have enough.
The trial is just a formality if the feds
Right.
raided your mansions.
Yeah.
So, all right. Back to the Justin Bieber thing, because that blows my mind. I mean, what was it when he was a little kid? Because he's been famous for a while.
I don't know, like I said, all the intricacies, and I'm going off of YouTube stuff that I've seen, so there's probably a terrible source of any kind of fact.
No,
but,
that's where
there's a lot of stuff saying that, that was a thing that happened.
I wonder if they were listening to some of his Justin's songs, like "Where Do I Fit
And
In?"
it was definitely
or we're in this together.
Well, the thing is now they're also trying to they're saying well, wow, if Diddy was into all this and it's all about Diddy parties, and there's so many people that have been talking about how awesome Diddy parties are, that there's a lot of people possibly connected to this.
Yeah, I did see something on here. It said Usher was doing a long time ago, I guess, did an interview with Howard Stern, and he says, I guess Usher went to live with him for a year. His mom sent him there, and he said some crazy shit went on there, and he didn't.
Oh yeah.
He didn't talk about anything specific, I don't think. But
I mean,
No, but he said, somebody asked him, would you let your kids live with P. Diddy? And he said, absolutely not.
So, yeah, shit's going down. Now, you mentioned he might not have been actually buying people from across the ocean and then selling them into the sex slave.
And I don't know that I heard underage either, other than that's separate. I didn't hear sex trafficking of minors. It was
Just
sex trafficking and also.
And this sort of
Justin
reminds
Bieber
me
thing
of
separately.
what happened to Vince McMahon here not too recently.
Well, no.
Well, hold on. I mean,
Wait, P. Diddy had a butt plug named after Brock Lesnar?
And you can't say you can't say happened to somebody who's a sex trafficker or that horrible of a person. Nothing happened to them. They happened to somebody else.
Okay, that's good. I'm saying,
yes. They happen to multiple people. Yeah.
But I'm saying that you're saying like P. Diddy just was hooking his friends up with hookers and whores and stuff. I mean, that's sort of what Vince McMahon was doing with his wrestlers, hooking them up with a girl that was willing. So are you not allowed to get your friends laid anymore without getting in trouble?
Well, apparently not if you pay for it.
No,
unless you film it and say it's a porno.
No. The difference is when you're hooking your friends up with employees of yours and making them believe that this is what they have to do to stay employed with your company.
Yeah, you can't.
That's what was.
Oh,
going
you
on.
can't do that.
No.
Oh yeah, you can do it. You can. No, you can't.
Oh, it's like, well, there goes my 5-year plan.
Well, I've got to have a talk with Brittany when I get home. But all right, so I mean, is he on the out list? Like, are we not allowed to listen to P. Diddy
the whole
now?
thing now is no Diddy. Like everything is no Diddy. Like anything that's bad is just no Diddy.
Oh, Biggie Smalls is rolling around in somewhere in his grave.
Oh no, there's or there's a story also that
he was involved.
P. Diddy was involved in the death
Both
of
of them.
Tupac and Biggie both.
Huh.
Yeah.
He
Which
also,
would make sense because he made a killing off of when Tupac died.
No pun intended.
Then it was when Tupac died, then it was like, oh, Biggie, and then Biggie died, and he made even more money.
And one of the biggest songs of the dedication song to Biggie.
Every breath you take,
Yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so much surrounding that guy, and the thing is, he's been in that industry for so long, and so many people are tied to him that now, of course, everybody else's name is getting dragged into this. And I'm not saying that I've heard anything specific, but of course, you're hearing like Jay-Z and T.I. and I mean I even heard 112, which I was like, really, the R&B guys? That's kind of funny. I wouldn't. You don't think about that, but
so we're gonna get a bunch more drill rap then out of all this.
No.
No, what's coming is
I learned a new term.
A bunch of sad stories and I wouldn't say heroes. I don't think any of these people are my heroes, but it's going to be sad that people that you enjoyed their music. It's going to be like an R. Kelly thing, but on a much larger scale. Like you can't really like R. Kelly music anymore.
But now it's going to be like you can't like this entire label of music.
Yeah, like I said, because you're talking more producer than just an artist themselves, and you're talking about a producer that's touched.
Justin Bieber.
Many artists and maybe
like, goddamn Mace.
Yeah, maybe
Mace too.
Yeah, no, I heard
Come
Mace.
on, Mace.
I've heard
He's a preacher now. He has a whole church.
I've heard a lot of names, but yet again, YouTube shit.
It's
I
gonna
only believe about 20%.
Sunday service. Preacher Mace didn't Puff Daddy touch you in an inappropriate manner. Oh, please, all the congregation, please pray for Brother Mace. Puff Daddy touched him on his wiener. It ruined his life. Wish Puff Daddy touched his wiener. Pray for Mace so that Puff Daddy's fingerprints will come off of his wiener so he can join Brother Jesus in heaven. Please pray for Puff Daddy's fingerprints to come off of Brother Mace's wiener. Everybody, please pray.
This is what WrestleMania does to people.
We got macaroni and cheese in the green room, everybody.
Oh, God.
All right.
Come have for some potato salad and pray for the Puff Daddy fingerprints to come off of Brother Mace's wiener.
Brother Mace turned into Brother Face. All right. Well, we'll be. I'll be interested to hear from y'all because I don't pay attention to the news. What happens? There's a part of me that just says I hope that none of this is true and Diddy's not a bad guy. But
like I said, the feds don't raid 2 different mansions in 2 different states.
I'm happy to say
just because they saw something on YouTube.
I got raided once.
By the feds?
By who?
By Popka City Police.
No, that's not that. That's like getting raided by nothing, really. I don't know. No,
yeah, it was pretty true. It was pretty true. Anyway,
that's the only kind of raid that you can have where after the raid you're sitting in your house going, "Holy shit, did that happen?" And then there's a knock at your door, and then one of the cops goes, "Hey, don't leave my can of skull on your counter."
You got raided by like mall security.
It was pretty surreal day because I woke up in the morning. I got pretty much a knock on the door, and there was a bunch of police with guns, and they go through my house and my backyard, and then they leave, and then I get a phone call from NASA to get my badge so I could go to NASA whenever I want. So it was a weird day, but anyway, that's my life. So
I'm just happy to say that no matter what happens with P. Diddy, it won't change any of the music I listen to because I never listened to that guy in the first place. Like, he's so inconsequential to me. I'm like, okay, you're the guy from that Godzilla film that sampled the Led Zeppelin song for the theme of Godzilla.
I mean,
I don't remember that at all.
For a long time, he's been more on the poppy side. You know what I mean? Than anything.
Yeah,
So, it doesn't really affect the music that I listen to at all.
Like, I didn't listen to R. Kelly, so when people are like, oh, cancel R. Kelly, I'm like, done. Didn't listen to him in the first place. And they're like, oh, you got to cancel P. Diddy. I'm like, you got it.
See, so
Didn't listen to it in the first place.
I used to really like R. Kelly, but, like, I mean, I probably hadn't listened to R. Kelly in 5 or 10 years before all that shit happened, so
like,
it wasn't like I didn't really lose
this
anything.
guy was pissing on girls in his basement. I'm like,
hey, did you listen to the lyrics?
Yeah, he told you that in his songs. Like he was telling you, like, one of his songs was called "I'm gonna piss on this 14-year-old in my basement." Like, that's how, like, he was pretty, like,
out there
out there saying it.
One of the YouTubers is just going through naming all the people that he could think of associated with the Puffy, and he'd be like, name something like, oh no, not that, so, and I think he said Jodeci, it's like he named some of the other ones like Jagged Edge, anyone that had any kind of song with, some kind of sexual lyrics at all, he's like, them too.
He's like, how does Faith Evans feel about what's going on right now?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Sip it down. Sip it down.
Is it rapper cap time now?
I think it is.
I think so, yeah.
I'm spent, man.
All right. Let's do rapper cap. What we got?
Oh, shit. I never sent you the fucking booty clapper.
You better send that shit to me.
All right. Talk for 2 minutes while I...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. It was just Easter last weekend. That's why we didn't do a show.
Yeah.
And I got to... This was my first, Easter with my daughter.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
Boy. It was fine. She I think, understood the story that I told, but I made sure I told Jackson he understood it, how the Egyptians and the Romans created Jesus, a bunny human hybrid. And he was supposed to lay golden eggs for everybody, but instead they were chocolate eggs. And they liked them. They were good, but eventually it went from milk chocolate to dark chocolate, and the Romans hated that and therefore crucified him. Right?
I mean, that's the way I understood it.
Yeah, exactly.
Never heard that story before, but had I, maybe I wouldn't have just been watching baseball and drinking whiskey last weekend.
Like I said before, it's just weird. It's just weird for me, not being someone of faith, that, like, it's wild, when you are not of that belief or faith to listen to the stories and see what people believe is
the story
is
of Jesus, the Son of God. Son is the key word. Dying for 3 days, then coming back to life. Do you know what that is?
What?
A fairy tale?
No.
I know the answer's not bullshit, but that's where you're leading me to.
Resurrection.
No, what's the story?
The story is back in the day before we had writing and stuff. We had to tell our kids and stuff when to plant our crops, when to do this, when to do whatever.
Okay.
So in the sky, when winter's about to stop and the sun starts to go the other direction for 3 days, it stops. It doesn't keep going to the right. It stops for 3 days. Then it goes the other way. The sun dies. Then comes to life again in 3 days. And on that third day, the sun is born right where the Virgo constellation is on the horizon. So the sun is born from the Virgin. That's how they knew what to do, when to plant their shit. We don't look at the sky anymore. And then religion took all these stories that we would pass down. That's why the virgin birth is in every fucking culture out there, way before Christianity, because the sun, S-U-N, comes up out of the Virgin constellation. And that's when we know, hey, we're going to plant again. We're going to live. Rebirth. Yay, Jesus. I don't know if they said Jesus back then, but anyway, it's about the sun and the stars. Anyway, keep going. Rapper cap, buddy.
Okay. I feel way more educated than I should right now.
I wish they would teach.
I feel like I'm in college again, and I'm about to fuck my
I'm sorry, I hate lies.
My professor.
Oh,
you just get me.
What are we gonna do? Hold on.
No.
So, Rapper Cap, the wacky game show where I come up with some fake rap names or some real rap names because
This
there's
isn't
a lot of crazy
a
rap.
special Rapper Cap where we guess who P. Diddy touched?
No.
No.
I should have done that, though. I mean, next week on Owen and Dirt's Pop Culture Radio, who Diddy touched?
Diddy Diddle?
Diddy.
Diddy Diddle.
Who Diddy Diddle?
Right in the middle, little.
That's my new rap name.
Who Diddy Diddle?
I'm going to cut a track tomorrow. My new rap name is Who Diddy Diddle.
Right in the middle, little.
And
diddly
all my
diddle.
songs are going to be on Dr. Seuss style. Who Diddy Diddle? Who Diddy Diddle? Cindy Lou Who?
It's like country singer.
Did Cindy Lou Who diddle diddle? Diddy diddle?
God damn it.
Oh, Cindy Lou Who? Who Diddy diddle?
Someone's drunk.
That's a great
And all the
picture.
Who's down in Whoville asked the other Who's who Diddy diddle? And the Who said, Diddy diddle. Diddy diddle Cindy Lou Who, and Cindy Lou Who said, no, Diddy diddle Cindy Lou Who. And there's just a bunch of people with weird fucking shit painted on him trying to say that Diddy didn't diddle him. And no one believes him. Because
Nobody.
Diddy diddled everybody. How can you say it wasn't you?
No, Diddy, no.
The night before diddling, and all through the house.
Oh my God.
There's a cat in the hat. Someone's getting jacked off in a fucking broom closet.
Justin Bieber was hiding like a mouse.
Rapper Cap.
But then P. Diddy lurked around.
Cap.
The
The Grinch jacked me off in an Uber. I have no idea how I got here.
Oh my God.
Third segment.
I will say, because I only drink when I'm here, after not having a show for, this is the third week in a row, these drinks feel a lot stronger than they normally do.
Oh, good. That's the only way we can get through this.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go Chris, Owen, Dirt. First, we got Waka Flocka Fame.
Wait.
Waka Flocka Fame.
Did you say Waka Flocka Fame?
Yes. Chris?
Cap.
No. It's the.
No, because he mispronounced it.
Oh.
Well, hold on. I'm sorry if I called that out.
I've heard Waka something.
Wait. Flocka?
Waka
Like
Flocka Flame.
Wait, Waka Flocka is a rapper. Waka Flocka is not.
Waka Flocka is the third colored Muppet on Sesame Street that comes out.
No, that's fucking Fozzie, and he says Waka Waka.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But I like the other ones that one will say like sun, and then this one will come over here and say shine, and then he'll say sun. They'll get a little closer and shine, and eventually he'll be like sunshine, and it's like yay.
We're going down the wrong path.
I'm
right now.
sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I have a
if
lot
he
of-
meant to say Waka Flocka Fame, then that's a cap.
I was going to say, I'm going to have to change my booty clapper to something with murder in it to fucking bring this back up again because this is going bad.
Oh, don't make me get on Yo Gabba Gabba. Okay, I'm gonna say Waka Flocka Flamer guy is rap is real.
I'm saying
Yeah,
cap.
I'm
If
I'm
he,
saying
the
real.
way he pronounced it, I'm saying cap.
It is Cap because of the way I pronounced it.
Ah,
Okay.
see?
I just thought you had a lisp.
No.
Even he said no. Waka Flocka Flame is a real rapper.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. You're,
All right.
you're in tricky now. All right.
All right, next we got Dreddy Kruger. Dreddy
Was it
Kruger.
Black guy? I don't know.
Please let that be a real rapper.
Yeah, that's a real rapper.
So, Dreddy Kruger. No, I'm. Again, you're on your couch. You're going through the movies.
I'm always on my couch, apparently.
Well, you're
Topless.
You can't see the TV well from your bed, so you're on your couch.
How do you know? You've been to his bed?
I'm in his room.
Everybody's
all
been
the
in my
time.
bedroom.
Okay,
Including his grandmother.
you made it.
Happy 90th.
You made it up. That's a cap. There's no Dreddy Kruger, but there should be.
I'm saying rap because I hope it's a real rap. I hope there's a Dreddy Kruger.
There is a Dreddy Kruger.
Oh!
I hate this game.
Get him on the show. I want to interview that guy.
All right, next we got Lil Dibby.
Little.
Lil Dibby.
Cap.
Little Dibby. Obviously, it's the play on Little Debbie, and it's probably a fat guy because Lil is ironic.
400-pound dude, yeah.
Lil Dibby.
Very rotund fella.
About like 5'4", 400 pounds.
And whenever he goes to the movies, he orders dibs. Those little, like, crunch things.
He puts away like 6-star crunches in the setting.
Hey.
Crunch Up Supremes.
Don't talk shit about
Star
Star
Crunches are so weird. Like, I like them, but I don't. I don't understand Star Crunches.
Stick them in the microwave for like 15, 20 seconds. It'll change your world.
And even though his name is Lil Dibby, he still knows oatmeal pies can suck a dick.
I like oatmeal pies.
I'm going to say rap. No. What was it? Where was it? Cap. I don't know. It's both. He's both.
I'm saying Cap.
Repeat the name.
Lil Dibby.
Lil Dibby.
God, I'm hungry.
Lil Debbie's cousin.
Cap.
And Dirt, you said?
I said Cap.
That is Cap.
Yeah.
So here's the funny part about Waka Flocka Fame and Lil Dibby.
Yeah.
Up until a week ago, all of these games I've done just off of my own personal knowledge, other than the only thing I ever looked up was names I made up to make sure they weren't real, unbeknownst to me.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka Fame and Lil Dibby are Waka Flocka Flame and Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
But that was if you just look up crazy rapper names, that's what they've got it listed as with their pictures. Like they have their names wrong, the real people. Oh Lord! So I thought that was kind of funny.
10 new rappers with the most ridiculous names.
Well, don't look it up.
Okay, I'm
anyway,
sorry.
Don't cheat, you motherfucker.
I could cheat. I'd still lose.
You motherfucker.
My game isn't very complicated, okay?
You just said do a search for crazy rapper names.
No, I said I did. I didn't say you should.
He didn't say, Owen, spoil my game for me.
I mean, at this point, you might need to, though.
I mean, at this point, he could, and he would still lose.
Oh, Lord. All right, next.
He would psych himself out of the right answer.
Next, we've got Cunning Linguists.
Oh.
Cunning Linguists.
Oh, that's a play on the coochie eating. Right?
Is that like Superman? Cooch eating. Is that one word?
It's one word.
You into that Cooch eating?
Cooch eating. It's a new music fest.
Hey, I'm Chief Cooch eating.
Smells like fish there.
Listen.
Started in the 60s.
Tony Ironman says.
All right, so Cunning Linguists. Rapper
Cap.
I think that's a group. I think that's like a barbershop quartet.
Barbershop Quartet.
Barbershop Quartet.
So I'm going to say rap. Rap.
Dirt. Cunning Linguists.
That's. I'll be disappointed in the entire genre of hip hop if there's not a group called Cunning Linguists. So I will say rap.
That is rap.
Yeah. I'm on a roll.
So yeah,
even black guys know the terms for eating pussy. And if you haven't named your group after eating pussy at some point, like
you're not
somebody,
you're not rock and roll, you know?
Yeah. Somebody has gone to their buddies and gone, hey, in AP English today, we are learned about Cunning Linguists, and they go, that's our new rap group. Get a DJ now.
All right, so Owen's got 2, Chris has 3, and Dirt has a perfect score of 4 so far. Last but not least, are you guys ready? Lil Poopy.
No way.
Lil Poopy.
You have diarrhea a lot? Come on now.
Somebody jumped out from around the corner the other day, and I let out a Lil Poopy.
Lil Poopy just performed in my toilet before I came here.
I've never had a Little Poopy.
That's always been a lot of poopy.
Yeah. Big guy.
Major Poopy.
What are we doing? here?
Get out now.
All right, so Lil Poopy, rapper Cap.
Rap. Why not? I'll make it up.
Can I ask one question, sir?
No.
Damn it.
Does poopy mean something else in the rap culture?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Shitty music.
So I don't think a rapper would name himself a little like turd, little shit pile.
little shit. Little shit.
I mean, we did it. What was the last one I did? We had hold up. We had the shorty shit bag. So I mean,
I'm gonna
That's
say
my new rap name is MC. I'm a piece of shit.
I'm gonna say Cap. It can't be real. little
I'm
poopy.
gonna say Cap too because
Shanoopy. Shapoopy.
Lil Poopy is real.
Oh.
So we got a tie between Chris and Dirt, and Owen, you only got two.
Whatever. Lil Poopy is about, I don't know, 6 inches tall, and it stinks.
my new rap name is DJ. I'm gonna go fuck myself.
If your name was DJ, I'm gonna go fuck some other people. Just call you Diddy.
DGIGFM.
What?
IGFM.
There's no way I could do acronyms.
I go to
right
fuck
now.
myself. All right. That's a good positive gem there. So, all right.
All right. So this week we're going a little more positive on the booty clapper, as requested by our host.
It's all about people that have AIDS.
No, I don't think there's one reference of killing in this song. So one of our main listeners, Derek, and his wife, Jessica, celebrated anniversary recently, so this is dedicated to them.
Ooh.
The song is called KISA. It's an acronym
A
for
wedding anniversary?
for Knight in Shining Armor.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I know a lot of times we cut them off. I'd kind of appreciate if we could listen to this whole song. I don't know if we'll get hit for that or what, but like, this is a perfect song.
By the way, this guy Ritz, he looks like he's rhythm guitar for the Allman Brothers.
Mom and dad got split up, but she was just a kid. She lost her trust. Her trust, the relationship, the unfaithfulness, it was a shame. People cheated, leaving her a non-believer and falling in love. She was jaded since day one, looking for someone to blame. She really never had shit. She don't give a fuck about how much you got. She don't care if it's a little bit of life than it was she bought. She been lied to so many times, but guys try to be something they not. I kept the real song, hoping that she let me get a shot. I told her I ain't gonna try to fill her head up with a fairy tale. And I know that she was scared as hell to let you guard down, so you gotta wear a shield. Cause every meal that ever said it was gonna be forever bailed. The pops left out the door so fast like a jetpack. Was on his back, got abused by a stepdad. The only way to get in touch was a sex act. Mama never taught her to respect herself. She had to learn on her own. Had a lot of obstacles and burials to her to know. Beneath the surface was a girl in search of true love. She's a queen that deserves to be crowned. I can recall the first time I seen her, I was an hour. It's like I had a crystal ball. Was a her and I ain't trying to say you but I had the perfect life because I heard
Yeah, bro,
girl,
this-
cause I'm gonna be your angel shining armor.
And everything will be okay.
Together we gon' fight through all your problems until they all blow away.
Dude, his lyrics, though,
he's a monster. He's in my top 3.
Wow.
It only gets better. Get ready. Soulmate.
Until we finally got each other clean. Used to fuck on a hand-me-down twin bed. Then we made love on a California king. Had to share a car, working double shift. Chris Moss came around, couldn't buy each other kiss. Summertime couldn't turn on the AC. Fans blowing in the face while we eating frozen fish. Had to go pretend like we had our own place. Saving up to stay up in a cheap motel. Now we got a 2-car garage, 3 cars, big house, paying bills we don't need. No hell, 65-inch TV. She don't care about the money. She just let me get a fit of saving her. Told her she don't gotta work. You can feed up. She just about to get the life she deserves. Cause I'm gonna be your man.
Singing his own hooks and shit.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay. Together we gon' fight through all your problems until they all go away. Cause I'm gonna be your man in shining armor. And everything will be okay. You can find me right beside my woman. She's the one, she's be single, nobody else is gonna have it. We both so crazy. 10 years in, never lost the trash, and then it's gonna be a god, cause it crossed our paths when we were lost and had it with the day to game. I pull a David Blaine inside the bed, never lost the magic. Got it dripping like I took a white water bath, and then I know there's gonna be some people that'll hear this song and trash it. I don't really give a fuck what they say. As a rapper, you really get supposed to act like you would love, but fuck them, they don't even gotta hit play. Fuck torn, fuck music, fuck money, for the internet, and anything that gets in the way. Even our friends and family members' opinions don't matter, cause it's only me and you. At the end of the day, and just know that I'll run through flames to rescue.
That's insane.
Right? Fucking R&B breakdown and shit.
There's nothing I would rather do than be next to you, girl, cause I'm gonna be your life. Yeah.
Like I said, you can't cut this song short.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
great.
an experience.
Together we gon' fight through all your problems until they all go away. Cause I'm gonna be your life.
Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Very
That's
good.
awesome.
Everything gon' be okay. You can find me right beside my woman. She's the one, she's my soulmate.
No, but fucking Ritz's wordplay is ridiculous.
That's fucking awesome. No, that was great.
Excellent job.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. They do that every week.
Okay.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
I got you for one more week, and then it's back to killing.
All right. I'll forget about it by then, so it's all good.
I love you guys.
Yeah. Hey, I like the. I think I learned from an early age to listen to like what is being said in the songs and stuff, and that's what I do. And I like that one. You know, hey, everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna get together. Your problems.
You only understood the chorus, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. You know me so well.
Just for you, buddy.
I will listen to the rest of it later.
Over months.
It takes me a week to hear one line.
Yeah, some people listen to books on tape and they're like 1.5 speed so I can get through this book.
Right.
Owen goes to
0.5
rap
speed.
songs and listen to them on 0.25 speed.
5.25 speed.
He's like, I need to understand what he's saying right now.
I'll run
He's the one that when Papa John's comes to the door and they go, here you go. And he's like, hold on, I need to read this.
Sign for
I'm
a
not signing
tip?
this until I read the whole thing.
No, I'm not going to sign for a tip.
He's like, come on, man, some of these pieces are getting cold. Listen, I'm not signing something that I haven't read.
God damn it.
Well, good job. Good job.
I needed this, man. It's been way too long without a show.
When we go to break, or not break, when we end the show, I'm gonna play you a song that I listened to. It was my booty clapper today, and you probably see why I'm so depressed. So,
Whoa.
No, it's a song.
Wait a minute.
His
I thought-
booty's
wait,
been clapping far too loosely.
I thought the whole thing was positivity and leaving people on upbeat note. You're going to show us why you're so depressed?
Well, I'm showing you guys, not the listeners.
Oh.
You just gave me an idea.
Uh-oh.
I have a positive song to end the show with.
All right.
All right, you guys ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's do it. Oh, is that The Undertaker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's positive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Sounds good.
This song is the audio equivalent of Whippets.
it's positive Death March.
Oh, it's got Killing in it. Turn it off.
It's a fucking zombie redneck from Texas. For those of you who are just joining the program, the Rock won, the Terrorists have won. The Evil Empire will fight again tomorrow night on WrestleMania Sunday, Day 2. Vince McMahon's not involved, so you can let your children watch. There'll be no diddling of any fucking sort. The Rock's leader will stay inside of his pants.
Oh, I'm out.
And all is well in the world.
But he does
You've
have
been
a hole in
listening
his
to
ass.
Pop Culture Radio. We will see you next week.
Woo! Have a good night.
Pop Culture Radio has been a Weird Florida production. Like and subscribe on whatever platform you listen on.